There, you know what? I literally just uploaded a video on my main channel, Boo Bougie. So when I clicked, I thought I was going live over here, and I actually went live over there. But anyway, if you're new to my channel and you were channel surfing, my name is Ivy, and this channel is Boo Bougie Reacts. Now, this is Boo Bougie Reacts. I'm going to leave it like that. I ain't going to try to edit. So anyway, I'm going to wait for my girls to get back in here because, man, I be doing the most. I be doing the most. I probably should have got some more water. Hey, girl, look. I had to do my 1-2. I had to change the title. Hey, Kylie, present, present. I had to change the title. I had to change the thumbnail. Girl, bye. We were waiting. So you were waiting so patiently. That's why you my boo. That's why you my boo. Girl, people love to come over here. Hey, Shay. Shay in the building. People love to come over here and just talk all kinds of mess. Like, for what? Because I'm telling you, when I say foot to neck, it's going to be foot to neck. Hey, baby. Hey, Lily. They're going to follow. Yeah, they coming over here. Let them come over here. Now, this way, see, I might take that video down from on my other channel. I may take it down. Or I may just make it a video that... What was that movie? Or sitcom or something? They was that handy dandy notebook. Was that Blue's Clue? I got my laptop. I'm getting ready to make that video private. And make it as a video and bring it over here. Hey, Boo Boo, hey. Hey, ready, hey, baby. You were saying, She said, as you were saying, they ready to talk, man. There go my girl. What's up, Lamar? You keep sending me with this picture. Hey, beautiful, happy Friday. Hey, baby. Hey, love. Hey, Kate Leonard. Hey, mama. Y'all good? Y'all get a thumbs up alive. The thumbs up. They're gonna, Y'all double tap that screen for me. Now, if you ain't here, you need to be double tapping. We back like we never left something. That part and that way. That part and that way. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Girl, look. That's fine. They see me on and they get right to clicking. And see what's happening and they starting to click on my main channel. These two separate channels. They can't get enough of you. I don't know why they don't admit it. If you don't like, don't watch. If you notice, I said, I haven't been watching LaKenya. My tongue is finna be blue. I haven't been watching her. So, there's a lot of stuff you can watch. You don't have to watch me. Them trolls love to be in the chat. Girl, you eating, I'm eating. You eating? Hey, baby, how you doing? On your thing, it say Stevie. In the comment. Demi done fell in the building. Hey, baby. Demi, I got him. Look, I subscribed to your channel. Demi got a channel. I'm going to be honest. Look, I ain't been able to run through it, but I'm going to get to it, okay? I'm a rapper, too. Y'all ain't know I was a rapper, too? Girl, how y'all like that thumbnail? How y'all like that thumbnail? I did my big one on that thumbnail. Girl, I be doing my, listen, I do my thumbnails in Chat GPT. Hey, Southern Belle. What's T? What's T is what was going on with that video. Did y'all see the title that I put on that video? LaKenya, what the hell did I, no, because when I do my description, I always say Peyton. Peyton, what the hell did I just watch? Girl, that's what we talking about. That's what we talking about. Y'all grab a snack and sit down. That part right there, Carly. Tell the kids I said, hey, Carly, my little G, because they love looking for you. The girl, yes, yes. I here with my okay. There go my girl, Adrian. She got her wine. I ain't mad at you. They fans and they know it. There go Jayla. Hey Jayla. I'm eating too. Fried me some wings with a salad. All right, girl. Hey everyone. Italian man. Hey. I love your content, but you're not only one speaking on Kenya, but she sends her flying monkeys to attack you. With that, Solitude, it's other people talking about her, but they ain't put the neck. They singing her praise and drinking the Kool-Aid. I ain't doing all that. Glad to be here. Why you glad to be here, Italian man? You looking for a wife? Huh? What you looking for? You looking for a wife? I'm single. Hold on. I'm single, Italian man. Glad to be here. Thank you for the support. Yeah, y'all go and support Demi. Her name is spelled Deniimas. Demi is gorgeous. Thank you, she who know. I don't know why women are, not all women. That's not what I'm about to say, because I know I'm not. I don't know why some women are intimidated by other people's exterior beauty. What happens is, you got to do the work on the inside. When you do the work on the inside, any outside entities ain't going to bother you. It ain't going to ruffle your feathers. Not one bit. She said, my apology. That girl looked like a hostage. Not a hostage, Carly. Carly said she looked like a hostage. Girl, stop. Kenya showed them how to block you. Why are her minions not obeying her order? Southern Belle, because they don't want to block her. Let me tell you, a lot of them that watch me, they want to say what I'm saying. They do. Because they looking, look, I had so many people subscribe. I'm talking about older black women that have subscribed. My analytics on YouTube, it show you everything. My subscriber count has jumped. It's from them women who been watching her and she been calling them old. She been disrespectful as hell. And them women is coming over here supporting me. I'm not talking about her like that, like don't want her to succeed, don't want her to do well, don't want her kids to do well. That's not how I'm talking about her. I'm talking about her like you need to get your ish together. You need to get your ish together. Look, if you gonna bring a bone, if you gonna do all of this stuff you doing, if you could dish it, you better be ready to take it. Now, I told y'all already, I grew up playing the dozen. The dozens is my game. My game. I'm talking about, ooh, he said, yes, ma'am. Don't block him. That's my cyber boyfriend for the night. Italian man. I ain't never had an Italian man. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Ooh. Girl, I'm talking about dating them. Look. Yeah, look. So right, Southern Belle. Hey, Coconut Vibes. I absolutely love your picture. Beautiful, beautiful. You better stop booing before Sir get. Girl, I just got off the phone with Sir. Sir said, what you mean? I'm sorry, I got some of this blue stuff on my dress. I said, I'm getting ready to go to work. He said, what you mean go to work? No, I said, I'm getting ready. I said, I'm getting myself together. He said, what you getting ready to do? You getting ready to go hang out? I said, no, I'm going to work. What you mean going to work? You know, people think YouTube ain't a real job. If you get a check, it's a real job. Panhandling is a real job because they get paid. Hey Nicole, how you doing, baby? I'm from Buffalo, New York. Buffalo, New York, up by Canada. I know I might trip y'all out sometime with my mama glasses, but I can't see. I'm telling you, I could see if it was more light. I said I was gonna get a light to put over there, and I got 1,000 lights in the garage. This thing is saying try something. She who knows say, hey family, hello everyone. I'm glad you live. Hey Miss Brown, I'm glad you're here, baby. Conscious Queen, I like that name. I like that name. She said, girl, bye. That's one of my favorite things. Hope y'all been getting my music. So you the one that's been putting it in. Listen, I don't know if anybody else is getting it. Send me a direct link to my email. Monique, can you put my email in there? Not Boo Bougie. Put um IVY. Put that one in there. It's not clickable for me. I tried to click it. Apparently, I didn't respond to your comment so that you know that I wasn't able to see it. But send me an email of your music. I love me some good music. Girl, I just heard this song. As a matter of fact, where my remote at? Girl, I'm talking about for my old school girls. My old school girls. The girl name is Nala. She came out with the song, I think, about 2 years ago, but I'm just getting hip to it. Her name is Nala Millen. Let me come out of there. Girl, it's called The Game. Now, I'm going to have to cut this part out because I know I'm going to get a copyright. But that's all right. When you know how to edit, you can edit. So it don't be that deep. I had to edit that block part. It had a bunch of, oh, that's my song too. Tupac mixed with Sade. If You Were Mine, that's the truth too. I'm newbie, love your swag. Thank you, sis. Grandma Gang. Hey, baby. I love that name. Welcome in. Welcome, newbies. I'm glad y'all here. Thank y'all. Don't like Peyton. I see her buying all that expensive stuff for herself, but no expensive stuff for her daughter. Girl, she don't need to be buying nothing else, in my opinion. Can't believe tomorrow is August 1st. Yes, tomorrow is August 1st, and my birthday is around the corner. Look, let me tell y'all about this old lady. This old lady, hold on, let me take the glasses off. This old lady will be 57. Yes, girl. Call me an old lady all you want all day. I don't even mind. Because it don't bother me. Let me come out of there. Girl, I got to find this song. I got to play a little bit for y'all. Girl, I heard it when I was over my friend's house. Switch accounts, yeah. I heard it when I was over my friend's house, and it was the bomb. Hey, Sky. Oh, that's a Shy Key. Hey, love. She said, thank you. You welcome, baby. She goes to Walmart and shops for her daughter and dogs. Oh, you know what? I don't know where that heifer shop at. She needs to stay out of everybody's store. She needs to be in somebody's clinic. And I don't mean like that. That's not how I mean it. I mean she needs to be in somebody's doctor's office. That's where she needs to be. Everybody needs to be in a doctor. She played something talking about vaccination. People send me all kinds of stuff. Somebody sent me something. What they sent me? They sent me, either she did or her Table Rock team did. Oh, here we go, right here. Did something, and somebody sent me that. They said just in case I need it. I don't know what I would need it for, but I'm sorry, y'all. Girl, that song is what was playing in the background. In Midland, Texas. That's my song. Girl, I just got hip to it. I literally just got hip to it the other day. Okay, so that I got windows open. I need to close them windows. Don't forget Temu and Shein. That part right there. She needs to get that daughter out that room. She really do. I don't understand. You know, when I did the block party and I was reading what people were saying, I couldn't believe. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, y'all. Like my mama said, excuse my backside. I could not believe that in that video, she seemed to get her daughter the room. I couldn't believe what people were saying about her. You know, like, not like that. Like, I couldn't believe it. Of course, I could believe it. I'm talking about the simple things that she blocked them for. You know what I'm saying? The lady said, I would love to see you and your daughter out. What was wrong about that? LOL. I can't see. LOL. I can't see either. She said I can't see either. Well, I really need to get my own glasses. When my mother transitioned, you know, I have siblings, and I told them, y'all can get whatever you know how people transition. I said, y'all can get whatever y'all want. I want my mother glasses. Her glasses and her moo-moos. That's what I wanted. Conscious Queen, what are you eating? Girl, some Takis. Takis. You shut Hyena down. She hasn't even mentioned you since you showed her being a witch. She is a witch. Y'all want to hear something funny? So I used to drive trucks. Y'all hear me say that because it's part of my story, part of my life, right? I used to drive trucks all over. Now, you know, coming out of New Mexico, coming into California, technically, air quote, you live in California, but it's the dusty. Remember the John Wayne? Y'all don't remember. Your mama or your grandmama, some of y'all in here. The timber weeds would just roll, right? The wheat or weeds or whatever. That's where this nigga live. She live in a truck stop town. Do you understand what I'm saying? It ain't no glitz. It ain't no glamour. She live in a truck stop town. The town is doggone near abandoned. That's what I'm saying in my video. San, what's the name of the city? San something, California. If she moved 2 blocks up the road, she be in New Mexico. And it's so poor and run down in New Mexico, that little strip of New Mexico. I've been from everywhere. I just drive trucks back and forth. From Atlanta, California, Florida. I've been to Detroit a whole bunch of times. I've been to Chicago. I've been everywhere. Las Vegas. I know exactly where that witch is. Mm-hmm. Boo, don't take nothing else until the numbers match. Oh, yeah, I need y'all to match the numbers up. Girl, that's the piss pals in here. They're playing double dutch, waiting for their chance to jump in. We are really close. I'm in Rochester. You in Rochester? Okay. I'll be up that way in September. I'm going home to visit. Yes, I see the older women are expressing their displeasure with LaKenya's disrespectful comment. Yeah, and that's what happened. I felt so bad for that lady, 60-something years old. You block her, and then you showed her picture, her comment. Girl, okay. You got people that's older in your life. The same disrespect that you dishing out, it might not come back to you. You don't know which way karma gonna come. You don't. You don't. That karma might not never hit like Kenya, but it will hit somebody she loved dearly. She might not give 2 fucks about us, but it's somebody she care about. When karma come knocking, they coming through the front door. They ain't worried about who in the front room, who in the living room, or who's sitting on the toilet. They ain't worried about none of that. Okay, I'll do that. I got over 800 songs in my YouTube. I'm a singer and songwriter. So let me ask you this, Miss Brown. What's your YouTube name? Southern Belle, she's a dummy. Yeah. Nicole, you ain't never lied. Karma don't miss. It don't. It's gonna get you one way or the other. Where did she do that? On Instagram? On Instagram. Hyena might be studying for her test. She never gonna get that license. From my understanding, she took the test twice already. I filed a complaint. Y'all ain't even my friends like that. I think the only person I ever met on here was Monique. Kylie is my boo, right? Y'all see how I'm looking? It looked like I'm looking down because my camera is up, but I'm looking. That girl was over here and over there. What the kids say? Make it make sense. Demi, that's where she did it at. I believe it was TikTok. It was TikTok or Instagram. The point is she did it, and the lady got in the comments and said she did it, so it wasn't nothing I was making up. I'm not saying that you think that, but I know LaKenya and her piss pals, well, LaKenya don't because she knows she did it, but the piss pals do. Boo stop mid-sentence so they can double tap the live. Y'all double tap that live for me. We're 100 short. You know how real pimps say you short. I'm talking about real pimps. How you say you a pimp? You a pimp of what? You a pimp of the idiots? Y'all never watched that commercial? Yeah, y'all double tap the screen for the likes. If they do, Monique, that's fine. The ones who double tap is the ones is in here and they in here for the live. The rest of them, they fishing. That's what they doing. Trying to see what they could take back to LaKenya. But let me tell you like this, and then I'm gonna read your comment, Monique. Oh no, that was you. Let me tell you like this. You ain't gotta fish for nothing. Not for me. Not for me. I don't hide. I ain't no big bad wolf. Monique told, look, Monique met me. Me and Monique done kicked it. Me and Monique be on the phone for hours. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a real down to earth person. I don't be out here all this fighting and women and crazy and cussing people out. That ain't me. It's not. Now, it used to be me, maybe long time ago, right? When I ain't had no sense, no damn sense, right? I will do anything to help anybody. That girl, I just don't even know what to say about her. I just promise you I don't. King of the dummies. Hey girl, hey chat. Hey Jamie done fell in the building. I love your picture too. I gotta change my picture. Y'all pictures is hitting on point. She was crying yesterday. She was crying about what? She broke a nail? Because that's all she care about is material stuff. Get them likes up. That's right. Get the likes up, y'all. If they don't, I ain't gonna worry about it. Yes, Demi, she said she failed 3 times paying $1K per test. Her husband, Flavor Flav, said he will pay $100K if that's what it takes for her to pass. Give me $100K. I'll take the test for her. I'll take the test for her. Big Back Willie. Why y'all calling me Big Bird? Because I know she gonna watch, so I ain't talking to y'all. I'm talking to her. I'll take the test for her. Let me ask you this. So when I get on here, if I can't spell a word, I tell you I can't spell the word. If I don't understand something, I say I don't understand something. Let's call it being all right in the skin that I'm in, right? So if you have the, I'm about to say inability, but I don't think that's the word. If you don't have the ability to study for this test and pass it, you done failed it how many times? 2, 3 times? And you still getting on the internet talking about people in defense of somebody, like I said, who wouldn't spit on you if you was on fire. You need to buckle down. That's what you need to do. Marquita, you need to buckle down and get some act right about yourself. Loser. Demi said she's a loser. Exactly. I got you, Demi. She gonna hire me to tutor her. There you go. See, people like that, where pride go before destruction, the word of God say that, right? She who knows just said it in the video too. Pride go before destruction, right? Them type of people ain't gonna reach out for help. Because if they reach out for help in their mind, that's a sign of weakness. That's a sign of weakness. Girl. Okay. Peyton Hale millions. Minions. There go Amina. Hey, boo. Yes, it was weird vibes. That girl didn't seem genuine. She was looking. Yes, that's what I said. That's what I said. Definitely a loser. A Ivy hyena husband. That big cracking. That be cracking in the background. He's a trucker. Girl, bye. I don't care what he is. Like I said before, and I said again, ain't no real man gonna be in here with no women. On live, on YouTube, going back and forth in the comments, in your real life, you go to a cookout, you ain't got no man just chatting with women, just chatting it up. Especially if it's some drama. You ain't got no real man in that. A real man is not gonna be in that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Now, he might be her boyfriend when he in California, living next to the dumpster, right? But when he on the road, he belonged to Gerald. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Now, look, it ain't too many things I've been wrong about. She was reading from the teleprompter in action. She said, Southern Belle said she was reading from the teleprompter. That's exactly what it looked like, if you want to be honest. If you want to be honest. I could come over your house and we could sit and kiki and laugh, and I will make it believable. How much you pay her, LaKenya? Because I know you're watching. I'll be back to y'all in a minute. How much you pay her? Now, this is what I was saying, and I got sidetracked. She who knows, I'm going to get to your comment. Listen, if like Kenya was smart, which we know she ain't. We know she ain't smart. We know she ain't smart. Yeah, she was a project manager. You got people who are book smart, but they ain't common sense smart. In this world, you need both, right? You're going to suffer if you ain't got both, right? Not suffer like that. But it ain't the end of the world. Not like that. If the girl was smart, right? The girl, I told her we need to go live. If the girl was smart, that girl would bring in probably 500,000 views off of me and her going live. Now I'll get a coin. My people, my subscribers, whatever, people watching, it will have to be collective. See, if I do it with that broad, we will have to do a collective and split, right? If you was thinking that's what you would do to capitalize, you ain't smart. I'm just gonna tell you. But see, I don't care about no money. Who ain't about the money for me? But the point was brought up. Both bandwagon Megan, Marquita the bandwagon maggot, are sad. The bandwagon maggot ain't contributed to their cause in no way. But she's going in on her behalf. Yep, she who knows. It's right up under the name. All you gotta do is click my icon. Okay, that's what I'll do. Do me a favor. Miss Brown, do me a favor. On my last video I did, I got the white shirt on, half a white shirt on. The last video I did. It's a judge on the picture. Girl, I said, put this picture and say, Peyton, ... And that was the picture that came out of ChatGPT. Girl, bye. Crack me up. Comment on that video, and then I'll go on there, and then I can go to your page. See who knows that's facts. There's some big dummies. Big bona fide. Very down to earth. Ivy is one of the realest people I know. Yeah, I mean, Demi, why you had to blow my bubble? I was going to at least say she only failed it twice. You saying she failed it 3 times. Marquita, hyena, you need to get off this internet and study. That's what you need to do. I'm just gonna tell you. Failed test 3 times. Go get help. They shouldn't even want her to be a court reporter if she failed it 3 times. It should be a limit. I want to come to Buffalo to party because I heard that's where the party inspired at, and I'm too far from there. Girl, Buffalo, girl, you know Rick James is from Buffalo. Tina Marie, girl, when I tell you, like my aunts and all of them, they used to get down partying. Girl, Rick James used to have the town on fire. When Rick James died, the whole city was doggone near shut down. Everybody was there. Everybody. Because they had his funeral there. Aretha Franklin used to live in Buffalo too. Lamar, they some big dummies. So pretty, what you got on? What I got on? Mm-hmm. Look, what, Dre? I'm a Goodwill girl. I'm always at the Goodwill. They kill me when they say I'm jealous of LaKenya. I shop at the Goodwill because I love to shop at the Goodwill. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have money where I'm going through and buy whatever I want. A bunch of nonsense. For me, a bunch of nonsense. I was buying money just because I had it. I used to do daycare. Hand over fist. Money hand over fist. Bought a bunch of nonsense. A bunch of nonsense. So pretty. What you got on? Thank you, baby. Is it just me or does Trick Kenya? She said Trick Kenya look like Wendy Williams. How you doing? Yeah, maybe a slim version. Maybe a slim version. Cause you know her eyes was bucking. She had now I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna lie. Wendy Williams is my girl. When Wendy Williams came off the Wendy Williams show, I stopped watching. Sherry Shepherd, she all right with me, but she ain't Wendy Williams. Couldn't nobody dish it like Wendy Williams. I'm talking about side shot, straight shot, back shot. She used to give him the business. I always wondered why she got her breast done, but she never got her butt done. I always wondered that about Wendy Williams. Now she had a guest on once she had lupus or something like that. No, she had a guest once she had lupus or something like that. Yeah, that was a whole guess. How you don't know your friend got lupus? Some of my friends, I know when they come on their period. And you don't know when your friend got lupus. That just didn't make no sense. What test is she talking that's 1K? I don't know what's 1K. I don't believe that test. She's talking about the court report and Demi. I don't believe that test is the thing. You know, people get on and they say anything and just don't have no. They really do. Just irritate me. 1K. That test wasn't no 1K. I promise you it wasn't. I can find out though. I got a friend that's a judge. And a couple friends that's lawyers. I can find out. She who knows said, okay, LOL, am I something for court reporting? It's a trying accuracy test. Girl, she's gonna mess it up. She's gonna mess it up. See, what people like her don't know, when these jobs get to hiring you, they get to seeing everything on your social media. When them good white folks, if she should happen to pass the test, I mean it. I mean it. I mean it. Lord, I hope she passed. Look, I said it. Because that ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't gotta wish you bad because you wish me bad. Hold on. I'm missing something because my screen is bouncing. I hate when they do that. Okay, Lamar, Miss Brown laughing my girl arm. Three times is insane. Yeah, that is. What is she trying? What is she trying to pass a typing test for? Something for the court reporting. You know, court reporting is stenographer. You got to sit there and do that and say everything somebody say. Um, I was just about to read that comment and it bounced. Oh, there we go. Oh, hold on. She tried to say she had lunch, Lady Arms Demi, but have you seen her? You are beautiful, but she won't even show herself. Oh, girl, bye. She said I had lunch, Lady Arms. Girl, bye. Girl, that's quite all right. Believe me when I tell you, it is. Lunch, Lady Arms. That's funny. Sounds like to me she buys her friends like she buys her man. That part right there, that's exactly what that was. Miss Brown, LOL. That's what She Who Knows said. My girl bye. That's the girl bye. That's the least of my concern. I ain't worried about that. Um, she's just jealous. Just jealous. Now, I hate when people throw that word around. And the reason why I hate when people throw that word around is because I know what it really means. I ain't talking about Webster's dictionary of what jealousy means. The word of God says jealousy is as cruel as the grave. That's what the word of God says. That's why I hate that people throw it around, not for what it actually means, right? The Bible also says, thou shalt not covet. You ain't supposed to be worried about what your neighbor got, whoever got. Yep, the best she could do, she tried to talk about your credentials, but I'm like, girl, bye, my credentials. Girl, bye. Ain't nothing she could do with me. I did well at any job I had. I'm talking about phlebotomist, CNA, trucker, still got my CNA license. I mean, excuse me, not my CNA. I still got my CDL license. I work with, I was a residential aide working with special needs adults. So I know what I'm talking about. I had all the training. I had my own daycare. I bought a house with my daycare money. You understand me? I know she ain't talking about me. Girl, she better find somebody. I don't know why people must know. You know what? I gotta find out what the term is for playing a dozen. Cause I think people, well not people, her just maggot, right? That bandwagon maggot, just me and LaKenya. I think they don't know what playing a dozen mean. You do not get up under my skin when you say something about me. Cause when you say something about me, I'ma think just that quick of something to say about you. My grandbaby got it honest. It's in her blood. She be tearing my y'all know, well not y'all, but my other girls on here, they know KK and Lauren. The 7-year-old be tagging a 13-year-old. And I ain't talking about fighting. She'll say something to her, she get right back on her. Right back on her. Somebody said something to me, whatever they was talking about, nonsense about LaKenya. And I told her, I said whatever I said, and then I said bye, Relisha. Because Kennedy the baby was trying to say bye Felicia to my older one, and she said bye Relisha. And that's why I said that. It's just always been funny since she said it. Do you love me, Mary Jane? Mary Jane. I'm in love with Mary Jane. Who's my main thing? She makes me feel alright. She makes my heart sing. That's cute, Iris. Thank you, Lamar. I'm screaming past your chest, bozo. There you go, Jimmy. Jimmy. That bandwagon hyena. Listen. Don't you make another video with your Joey crackback husband until you pass that test. You understand? Like Kenya, if she did give you some coin, which I believe she did, that's my personal belief, it ain't gonna last forever. You need to stand on your own 2 feet. If that nigga die tomorrow, you gotta take care of them kids. Now this is an old lady, a grandma, talking to you, trying to give you some wisdom. Get your black ass off the internet. Don't say I ain't never told you nothing. Oh, that's a cute dress. Thank you. Like the dress. Thank you, Southern Belle. I went to G-Dub today, LOL. We love thrifting. Yeah, thrifting is my thing, girl. Mm-mm. That yellow dress, when I tell y'all, I got it from this store. It's a store in Griffin I go to. I'm in Atlanta. That store, you get 10 pieces for $12. That tattoo. That tube top, the faux leather burgundy one, I got that when I was in Jersey. $3. Never made it look so good. I made sure I wore it on that video with the detective. And girl, somebody commented talking about I got a real detective in my house. Not a real, but they said, why you got a detective in your house? Are you serious? But see, hey, do what you do, man. I never seen her Lamar. Your weight loss looks good. I'm trying to keep this weight off me. Premenopause got me messed up. Yeah, girl, let me tell you, I gained a lot of weight when I started transitioning into menopause. Probably around 50. I went, it almost happened. I went 10 months and then it started again. And the doctor said, no, it's got to be a consecutive 12 months. So I had to start that clock all over again. But yeah, girl, after that, it was over. But girl, what Cat Williams said, so what, she got stretch marks? Either she was big and got small, or she was small and got big. Either way. See, that's a real man. And I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about men that think like that. That's a real man. Don't be fooled by all these BBL bodies and think that's all men want. That ain't it. Them men is looking for a good time. I don't know why, understand why they're so mesmerized by her material thing. Because they ain't got it. Plain and simple. And they think, I'm sorry I'm chewing in your ear. What did I eat today? I think I ate some chicken earlier. A piece of chicken, half a piece of chicken, as a matter of fact. I really ate. Anyway, them girls want what LaKenya got, and they think they mindset, they think everybody mindset is like that. I don't want what that girl got. I don't want her house. I got bad knees. I don't want to do the stairs. I live in a flat. This is a flat. I don't want no two-story house. I don't want your house. I don't want your car. I ain't making the payments. I don't want your clothes. I can't fit them. Even if they was in my size, that ain't my taste. You understand what I'm saying? That's how them girls think. Okay, I will find that video. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, just put it on the last video. The last video I post. She who knows, those are the ones that never had anything that live vicariously. There you go, son. See? It takes a team. This is a cold effort to get LaKenya in check. Do she need to be in check by me or y'all comment? Not particularly. But since you opened that door, you opened the door. You ever open the door, let somebody in your house, then you get mad when they don't want to leave? Let me say, not just anybody. You ever invited a nigga over? And you and this nigga talk, y'all kiki, y'all laugh. Maybe not now, maybe back in the days. Whatever. And then you like, I'm going to get this nigga out of here. And you got right to calling your girlfriend. Excuse me, let me go to the bathroom for a minute. You got right to calling your girlfriend. Don't call me right now. Call me in about 5 minutes. And say something came up and I got to go. So you sitting there, you looking at him. You like, I know, right? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. And your phone ring. And you be like, hello? Peyton? Uh-huh. What happened? For real? And he looking like, what's that? What's that? Girl, I'm on my way. No, I'm on my way. Just stay right there. My friend was in an accident. I gotta go. Girl, I'm telling you, I be entertaining myself. That's what it is. That's what it is. You open the door. Look. I don't know what nobody else motive or reason or whatever. It ain't even got to be one. Just because we human individuals, and if we see something that ain't right, we're going to say something about it, right? That's human nature. My reason is, I'll be 57 next month. If I want to make a video of her, then I'll do that. You want to know why? You. You opened that door. That door, not me. So it's foot to neck. Oh, that's what Nicole said. Well, I like to locate when they be holding them. Oh, you talk? Who you talking about? Who in where? Here, Atlanta? You know, the first thing I thought about when you said audition was Tyler Perry. You mean she burned all them candles and still can't type? Goofy. I like you, Lamar. Girl, bye. Where is LaKenya at? I miss her. Usually she comments all the time. Loving the content. Did you hear her say that her and Aaliyah were friends? Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Ones you can depend on. Let's be friends. Her and that girl ain't friends. She might think they friends. Them girls ain't friends. You go right Southern Belle, Jimmy laughing. Yes, Karen, they had a couple videos way back. I seen one video of her and Aaliyah. Maybe I missed something. I seen one where they went on a trip. She claims to be a witch. Who claims to be a witch, Demi? Girl, I know LaKenya is. Hey, Kylie, girl, she done fell in the building. Y'all double tap that screen. Happy Friday. Look at Boo looking cute. I love that outfit. Thank you, baby. Demi, she said it on her Facebook, not on YouTube. Okay. But do you really think Aaliyah still rock with her? Of course not. She who knows. When that girl got to showing her natural behind, Aaliyah's face did just like this. Let me move back. Her and that girl ain't friends. Who would want to associate with some nonsense like that? Knowing the first thing I do that you don't agree with, you're going to throw me to the wolves. Who want to be friends with somebody like that? Aaliyah Faith and that girl is not friends. Who is that? King Talk with Mimi. That's her co-worker. They do YouTube. We are co-workers. We all work for YouTube. We all work for Google. Google signs all our checks. We are co-workers. That ain't her friend. Lunch Lady Arms is insane. Girl, bye. Girl, look, I will take that all day. Jamie said, Demi, you are a witch, but you can't pass. Hold on. Wait a minute. You are a witch, but can you pass your test? Julie, witches know all spells. I'm mad. Oh, she's saying at Demi. Oh, I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. Because we are on the same team. Now, you can't be on this team and go on a catch for that team. All right. I read it wrong. And I have my mama glasses on. See? My bad, Jamie. I'm sorry, boo. That's my bad. If she do, I don't think Aaliyah will. No, she ain't gonna say nothing like that in public. Nothing. Jamie, on God, that's what I'm talking about. That part right there. While you talking about, what she say? She said, you know, and she called, girl, when I tell you I played that video, I turned that volume all the way up, slowed it down, called me a bitch, called me an old lady, cardiac heart, this, and the third. That girl said, you know good and well I ain't no witch. Because if I was a witch, your whole life would be in shambles, right? You are a witch. But I got something that's better than witches. That's the Father. I'm talking about cover. You understand what I mean? Listen, a hedge of protection. Yeah, you are a witch. You just ain't doing nothing to me. Google says that test is from $200 to $435. Thank you, Shay. That's why you my girl. Look, because y'all know I be trying to do the best I can. I be trying to understand what y'all be saying. Sometimes it don't register. Shay, thank you, baby. Shay said Google says that test is from $200 to $435, depending on the type of recording method. And you done paid that 3 times already? You might as well find you another line of work. They always hiring in the strip club. Excuse me. I said if I had the body, I'd be a stripper. I would. Not now, but back then. I got a scar on my stomach. I had gallbladder surgery when I was 17. You talk about getting all right in the skin that you in. I had a long time to practice loving me. Self-love, self-care. Just imagine at 17. And not no regular scar like the big Frankenstein scar. I got it on my stomach on the side right here. Girl, I never get my homegirl Angie. My homegirl, because I'm like, I'm not wearing no crop top because, yeah, even though I'm 56, we wore crop tops back then too, right? My friend said, how you not going to wear a crop top because you got that scar? What if the scar was on your arm? What if it was on your face? What if it was on your leg? That girl is dead and gone. Rest in peace, baby. I still remember her saying that to me at 17. 17. That's why I'm so unbothered by what people say about me. That stuff don't bother me. They better get some of what I got. Exactly, Shay. Right, Shay. Okay. That's what Demi said. She who knows. Exactly, Shay. Monique. The test will pass. The test I will pass. No, excuse me. The test I passed last week was $800. Was it? Girl. Now, I'm going to be funny, Demi. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me. How many times did you take that test for $800? Let me know. Let me know, baby. If not, you ain't got to put it in there. Because this ain't that with you. With Hyena, that maggot, all day put the neck. What credentials does she have? Hyena, please look up a tutorial to help you pass that typing test. I don't see why not. Yep, you're right, because they're going to check to see if she got social media. Yeah, people get fired all the time for their social media. It was $800 because it was international exam. Okay. Girl, Demi, exactly. It be expensive. It be expensive, but the payoff, you get to working in that field, the payoff be worth it. It do. It do. Jamie, hello. No state test cost. Wow. When Aaliyah was talking about who congratulated her on her marriage and baby, she didn't say anything about Peyton congratulating her. She told her friends that they were friends. Girl, bye. I like to thrift also. All right, Southern Belle, my girl. Congratulations on passing, Demi. Yes, congratulations, Demi. Show them how it's done. Y'all put some hearts in the chat for Demi for passing. Y'all give her a heart. Any color. Karen ain't even see Kyra. Karen ain't even see Kyra. You know what? I seen that. Who? Somebody did a video. I didn't watch the video. I just seen the thumbnail. I've been doing whatever I've been doing. For anybody who don't know, that's all stuff on my family channel. But the piss pals like to throw stuff around about me. Like, I can't tell on me. I'm the best one to tell on me, baby, because you're going to get it from the horse's mouth, right? I did my own divorce. And, baby, when I tell you, that stuff wasn't no joke. It took a lot of reading. But, anyway, that's why I wasn't watching her. I was doing the divorce. I was doing all kinds of stuff. Thank you, Lamar. When she was sitting on the couch, she mentioned her son. but not Kyra. Did you know this? Oh, you saying Kyra. When she was sitting on the couch, she mentioned her son, but not Kyron. Did you notice that? No, I didn't. I mainly focused on the young lady talking. I seen LaKenya jump in and interrupt her a couple times, but I wanted to see her demeanor. That's what I was looking for. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? I would never want LaKenya has if it cost me my soul. I would never want what she got. Exactly. Exactly. People love to talk about, oh, you don't know God and God ain't in you and this and that. Man, you can say what you want to say about me. I'm trying to help you. Maybe if you take one or two suggestions, it'll save you a whole lot of heartache. Just one. Just one. One or two. Exactly, Carly. Yep. Hey, Belle. Right, Carly. Fitty gang. Hey, baby. She be using Juice and the new check and all the others that made cameos in the last 2 weeks. Girl, bye. She been paying them. She been paying them. When I say paying them, she be paying them. Juice, that camera she got, and I know it was better than mine. And my camera at the time was like a $700 camera. And that camera was way better. And you just gave it to Juice? Okay. And you live way out there. That nigga had to stop for food and water. Because you know the nigga live, if he don't live in the hood, he live close to it. Demi co-worker. People like blowing smoke up LaKenya's, up her butt. That part, you know, Kylie said that. Kylie girl laughing. What happened to Cafe? She was speaking fact. She's from the island. She's on vacation. Living her best life. While LaKenya is so bothered and taking... This takes me back to the comment the lady just made for the ones who was over there on Boo Bougie. The lady was talking about supporting black women. How was that supporting black women? Taking food out this lady's mouth. It's not. Boo, I know that you made her go get a real Bible. No! Now, where's her YouTube pastor? She went and got a real Bible? That's good. That is good. Okay. She listening. She watching. All right. Now she needs to get Kyron some help. That's what she needs to do. So you listening, LaKenya. I hate this camera because I can't see where I'm really looking. Now you need to go get that girl some help. Take that advice. The Bible is an excellent start. Now, I'm going to give you a passage. Let me give you a passage. Since you said Southern Belle, and I know she watched me. All right. Here we go. Now, LaKenya, this is my Bible. We've been through there. We've been through there, baby. You understand me? We've been through there. So, let me give you the scripture. Since you got a new Bible, I'm going to give you the scripture. I know this off topic. I know we're supposed to be dog walking, LaKenya, right? But it's a purpose. It's a reason that I make these videos. It ain't just to laugh and kiki, okay? And I'm serious. Blessed is the man. This is Psalms 91, LaKenya, right? Psalms 91. Read the whole thing. Not just one or two. Read the whole thing, okay? He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty, right? I will say of my Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in him shall I trust, right? Surely he shall deliver me from the snares, right? And the fowls, right? From the nuisance pestilent, right? He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shall thou trust, right? Okay? His truth shall be thy shield and buckler, right? Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, right? Nor for the arrows that flieth by day, nor for the destruction that waiteth at noonday, right? 1,000. Listen to me, LaKenya. I ain't talking to y'all right now. I'm doing kingdom work. I'm always doing kingdom work, but this is a little more direct, right? 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand. You see, everything y'all trying to do to me, it ain't working. Y'all talk about me, y'all smear my name, y'all say everything about me. But listen to this next piece, and I'm covered, and I live by this, right? 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Now, the King James, I love the King James Version. Can't really get in the New Today translation. What that simply means, it ain't going to bother you. It ain't going to touch you. It ain't going to do nothing to you. While you trying to quote scriptures, that's what you was trying to do in your little 1-2 in your white. I seen it. So, 1,000 shall fall at that side, and 10,000 at that right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Right? Now I'm gonna let you got homework. You got homework. What Tough Love React say? This is an institution of learning. If you can't control it, how can you teach? You got homework. That was verse number 7. I need you to read the whole thing. But you got verse 8 to 16. And this is mine. See? I ain't telling you something I don't know. This is mine. My favorite scripture. I remember I was talking to my granddaughter, and we were just laughing, joking around, right? And I'm going to get to y'all comment. So, in the morning while she was getting ready for school, I said, don't let your mama put no... I'm starting to do my little losing weight, and this is that and third. 224, I'm 181. Look, right? I said, don't let your mama put no fat picture on my obituary. Make sure she put a nice slim one on. Make sure I'm looking right. So she's laughing. You know, 13-year-olds. They silly, right? I said, what's my favorite scripture? Ooh, excuse me. I'm sorry, y'all. This live, you can't edit it. I said, what's my favorite scripture? She said, I don't know. I said, Psalms 91. So I got to reading Psalms 91. I said, my favorite scripture is Psalms 91. So we went on talking about whatever. You know how you do with your grandkids for the grandmas on here. So we went on talking about whatever. So I said, what's my favorite scripture? And she says 98 or 97 or something. She said, I said, no, it's 91. 91. All right. Let me go to our scripture. Now, LaKenya, I ain't no pastor. That's what you call Bible study. When you read something, if you don't understand it, somebody break it down to you. It's usually a pastor, a mentor, or if you're sitting in church in Bible study, or if you're sitting on Zoom in Bible study. That's real Bible study. Okay? All right. Okay. But do you think some of these YouTubers sell their souls to get those lavish lifestyles and big pages? I do. People sell their soul all the time. All the time. See, the thing is, and I'm serious, the thing is people sell their soul. And once they get the things that they're hoping for, usually it has to do with riches, money, power, right? They figure once they get all that stuff, they can get their soul back. They can buy their soul back. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. I told y'all, this guy, Marta, we supposed to got $10,000. $10,000. Each bus driver was supposed to get $10,000. This man, he was in position, sold his soul, spent all that money. We only got $6,000 a piece. Now, Shay, you over here Googling. You can Google how many bus drivers MARTA in the city of Atlanta have. And each one of us was supposed to get $10,000. That's how much money the federal government gave us as essential workers. We're supposed to get $10,000 apiece. Excuse me. That white man took that money and did whatever he did with it. When it was time to pay the cost, that nigga jumped in front of a train. Yes, people sell their soul. Right, boo? She better keep doing those brand deals and those videos, because if YouTube was to close down tomorrow, she would be out of luck. She wouldn't be able to afford those fancy lifestyles. And wouldn't. Baby, I come from an old black mama, old black women that taught me how to do some stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I was just talking about it in the video the other day, how my gas got turned off here. I still had water, but I ain't had no gas. I boiled some water. I washed dishes. I mopped my floor. Let me tell y'all. Because I'm always going to keep it 100. When I had my own house in Buffalo, bought my own house, my water got turned off. My girlfriend, my real girlfriend, I call her right now. We can FaceTime and we'll kiki laugh and look at each other, right? She lives across the street. I went across the street and got like the gallons of water. I flushed my toilet. I mopped my floors. I cleaned my dishes. I washed my behind. You understand what I'm saying? I know how to make some stuff shake. I ain't get a check from YouTube for 3 months. And not that it was a check like that. I'm grateful nonetheless. It pays the bill. You understand what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, the moral of the story is, you got to learn how to deal and manage up under pressure. That's the moral of that story. And she ain't built like that. She ain't built like that. If YouTube stopped right now, and this was the last time I ever seen y'all, right? YouTube shut down right now. My lights gonna still be on. My gas gonna still be on. Everything gonna be straight. She gonna be all right for a minute. That's if she got some money saved up. But that's only gonna last for so long. You cannot find a job to meet your lifestyle the way you have put it out there like that, right? You got this house you paying for. That's almost $1 million. Do you know how much money you have to make on a job to be able to afford a house that costs $1 million? Not even $1 million. What her house costs? I seen it. Oops. Anyway, her house was around 700 and something thousand. That's how much her house was. I'm talking too much. Anyway, yeah. So, man, LaKenya just went live. Oh, did she? Oh, we about to, girl. Ooh, thank you. Boo, not about to play. Nope, not today. Do I break up with my friend? She is rude, made me lose one of my other friends a lot more. I'm not gonna say. Baby, that might be on you, honey. Can't nobody make up your mind for you but you, baby. Let's see here. My mom, all right, let me hit the thrift store at 10 for 12. Oh, you gonna go to the thrift store? All right. She boring over there. You're not missing anything. Okay. All right, y'all saying she boring. All right, I guess I could leave it on. Actually, she brought 2 cars, a house, vacation, all that she got to keep up what she's doing. She's going to lose it all because ain't no 9 to 5 going. That's what I'm saying. Who said that? Miss Brown? Yep. Ain't no 9 to 5 gonna pay that. She can maintain it when she marries rich. Marry a rich. Demi, you play too much. Marry a rich what? You don't say nothing about that man. That man did what she allowed him to do. I'm just gonna say it. Bandwagon maggots. That's right, Monique. Boo, don't you dare take us over to the devil's playground. There you go, baby. All right, I'll leave it alone. If she went live, I'm pretty sure she's boring as hell because she cannot interact with live people. She do her dirt and brag behind the camera. Advertise, exactly. She's talking about perfume She is boring sitting. Why you sitting in a dark room? Exactly, Lamar. Why you sitting in a dark room talking about perfume? That's because your spirit is demonic. A dark room with a dark dress and witchcraft ornaments around her neck. Like they over there having a seance. Girl, bye. Girl, I'm so mad my granddaughter took my earbuds. Not only did she take them, she lost them. Let me see. All right. She said witchcraft. She said Southern Belle said not witchcraft ornaments. That's exactly what they are too. Girl, bye. What did I just pair this to? It said paired. Do you think she smells perfume better with her nose from Turkey? Probably so. I said something about her turkey nose in my video. She got a book sitting behind her. It's called Emotional Intelligence that she ain't never read. Ma'am, she needs to read that book on her death. She ain't read. It's decoration. I can promise you that. I promise you. She's not going to be talking about nothing because she don't know how to interact with people. She don't have it. Only thing she's good at is talking about her clothes and brand deals. That's it. Lamar said, wow, the irony of it all. Or the irony. Y'all know I add words and take words away. There are people that really think she's authentic. I don't know why they think that. All right, I guess I surrender. I guess I surrender. I want to see what she's talking about. Well, let me at least get the picture of the book on her desk. Don't you sit down. I'm trying to see the book. Let me turn it this way because the light is in the way. There we go. I don't know what she's talking about. Nothing, boo. She not talking about nothing. Yeah, that's what I figured. She ain't talking about nothing. Perfume as usual. Girl, let me save my battery life. Let me go out of there. That's enough of that. How you get out of here? Oh, here we go. Girl, y'all should see me trying to work this thing. Dang, now I gotta edit this video. I'm gonna have to edit this video before I put it up. Gotta be a special lady and a very exciting girl. Must be a special lady. All right, that's it. That's it for that. Question. Does it make sense to have all that perfume? It really doesn't. Why do you need all that perfume? Why? Ain't paying no attention to that new baby. Gotta find something to do. Yeah, she always gotta find something to do. Girl, see, this is the prime example of what I'm talking about. You could be spending time. Now, I'm not saying she went live because I went live, but you know I was live. You know I was live. I done turned her live off now. But I wonder how long she was on live. You just so happened to go on live. The one and only Boo Bougie. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, baby. Woman of wealth. I can't see the rest of it, but I love your thumbnail picture. Not thumbnail, but your little icon picture. I love that. Sitting on top of the world. Hey, Renee. Hey, baby. Yeah. All day. I say it. Girl, I'm trying to tell you. But look, at the end of the day, she could do whatever she wants. But I'm telling y'all now, I am going to be reacting to her and whatever. Whatever. People can say whatever they want to say. Oh, you shouldn't. Leave it alone. Yeah, okay. Thank you for sharing. She has all that perfume because that's what she's about, material thing. She cares nothing about people. Her daughter probably not even her, not even her. Her son. She thought he was going to marry her. Yes, she thought that. I honestly believe that. And everybody, everybody felt her wrath when he didn't. Believe me when I tell you. She thought that man was going to marry her. Then she got ass in her lives. Wow. Yeah, I think with YouTube, I don't know how to do it all like that. She's been doing YouTube longer than I have. It's some kind of way you can do it, and I think she uses StreamYard. I don't know. I think she uses StreamYard. Uh, did I get that blue stuff in my eye? Um, Real Tea with D uses Streamline too. I think I got some of that blue stuff in my eye, that them chips I was eating. I don't know, but oh, girl, hold on, cause this thing, girl, oh, hold on, oh, hold on a second. I gotta put y'all on the charger, cause this ain't gonna work. Hold on, I gotta step over this cord. Ooh, of this light. All right, let me see. Girl, I thought I had enough charge. I guess I don't. Hold on. Let me see. Oh. All right. There we go. Let me turn these lights off. This light. Girl, these lights behind my bed, I got these in a sponsorship. And it's got a little thing right here. I just tacked it on to my and then you could make it, you could dim it, make it brighter. Girl, this was a sponsorship. Girl, they sent me this. Girl, this thing was, did it go off? This thing was a $200 and some dollars. Girl, ain't no way I would have bought that. Not now, not never. Oh, I didn't mean to turn it back on. Oh. All right. My thing is on charger. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he did. He thought she thought that was, she thought she was gonna be lit. Oh my gosh! Hey, Sherelle, Doc Sherelle, you know what I mean, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, boo, I caught you. Hey, love, how you been? She who knows, I'ma say yes. Embarrassing to say. I love me some perfume, especially if the bottles are cute. Yeah. Winners court for teacher and Marquita. Teacher, ma'am. I'm not sure. I gotta double check. I gotta. Anyway, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Hey, boo. I love it over here. Hey, baby. I'm glad you're here, boo. She should get a job on QVC. Peyton is now called a YouTube jump off. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's not nice and that's not cute. Ooh, here come my Takis. She don't have three failed. She done had three failed relationships, and she bothered to YouTube, and it still didn't work out for her. That's a shame, Miss Brown. What's up with that famous from the vlog? Hmm? What you say? Nothing. He asked me, could he take me out? I told him when the time permit. That's it. I'm dating my friend. I don't know how to do a whole lot of dating. I used to, like, back in the day, you have different friends. I don't know. Is winning only measured in monetary? Nope. See who knows? When I tell you I'm so rich by the favor of God, my grandkids are healthy. I'm healthy relatively. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-mm. You can keep all that. I don't need a whole bunch of money over lunch money. And what I mean by that is, as long as my bills is paid and I got some money to do one or two things. One or two. Is that really her baby? Yeah, I'm guessing it is. Somebody wrote a comment. Cute little girl. 30 years old. Made a comment. She said, I don't have nothing to say about her box or nothing. Something like that. Girl, I laughed when I read that comment. At first, I thought that was her daughter's baby because she was so quick to bring those so-called boyfriends around her daughter. And you never know what happens behind closed doors. Exactly. Exactly. You got to be careful. And I'm telling you, yes, you are leaving an inheritance. Money can't buy the favor of God. Favor of Christ. Excuse me. That's what I thought too. Lamar, you right on the money. Miss Brown, let me tell you. I'm going to tell y'all about me and why I feel the way I feel. When I separated from my husband, right after that, I got my grandkids. Because y'all know, even though I shared it anyway, but my daughter went to prison, right? And I got my grandkids. I ain't have no men running through my house. I know. I'm from the old school. Niggas creep at night. When you sleep, niggas creep at night. So I wasn't taking no chance with my grandkids. Mm-mm. I would argue that monetary winnings aren't really winning at all. There you go. Bills paid, yes. But everything else is just noise. Peace and love is true success. There you go, Kylie. There you go. Kylie, I watch Kylie on YouTube. Listen, Kylie stuff be put together all the time. All the time. Y'all might want to check her out. Kylie Lifter. She can't interact with people because she can't talk like that. She's just too stuck on herself. Yeah. When you talking to somebody, a dialogue is two people having a conversation. I said, hey girl, how you doing? Girl, I'm just getting off of work. I'm tired, but I think I want to hang out Saturday. What you want to do? Yeah, Saturday sounds like a plan. Let me see what I'm doing. I don't think I'm really doing that. What time you want to get together? What you want to do? I don't know, girl. I was thinking about going to the movie. Girl, did you see that new movie? That's a dialogue. But no, she want to monopolize everything. That's why the friends be far and few in between. I'm going to tell you the truth. My mama kept a boyfriend. Ooh, I ain't mad at your mama. I'm going to get me one. I'm going to get me one. Look. Yes, indeed. You can't even trust your family members around your children. Exactly. I remember my daughter's grandmother. It was my daughter's father. Her own father. And this was his grandmother, right? So it was her great grandmother. She said, don't you let that baby sit in that man's lap. And I was like, huh? I'm like, that's her dad. Don't you let that girl sit in that man's lap. And I learned that from an early age. I'm talking about, it's just some stuff that I done learned with me over the years, and it just done stuck with me. Living above one means like a stressful lifestyle. Yeah, Nicole, it really is. Excuse me, and you get to taking out stuff on other people who have absolutely nothing to do with the equation. Men are not allowed to me and my son's home at all. That part right there. Because what you need, sir, number one, you need to respect the fact that I'm a woman and I got kids. It don't matter the boy or girl. You need to respect that. It's something to be said about a man who can accept the fact that you got kids and he ain't willy-nilly over your house doing whatever. This man was walking around in his boxers, and you got a daughter, and you ain't knew this nigga for 5 minutes, and you got this nigga in your house with your daughter. I don't like that at all. Thank you, boom. That part. How much you want to bet we will not see the lady on her couch again? Girl, no, we ain't. She who knows, not at all. When is your birthday, Ivy? I want to cash app you a present. Oh, you so sweet. My birthday is August the 20th. Girl, I'm be 56. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for my birthday. I don't know. I'm a simple girl. Let me tell you. I've always had the ability to love on myself, right? I'm talking about old broad, whatever you want to call me. I always had the ability to love on myself. When I was married, my ex-husband is Muslim, so he didn't celebrate birthdays. And I was married for 10 years. He didn't celebrate birthdays. He didn't celebrate Christmas. Y'all know Muslims. They don't celebrate none of that stuff, right? Now, he would give me money, not necessarily on that day, because he's like, I don't celebrate birthday. But he'd give it to me like the day before, week before, whatever. Here goes some money, right? And I do whatever I want to do. Buy me perfume, buy me an outfit, do whatever, take myself out to eat, whatever, go out to eat with him, whatever, I've always had the ability to treat myself. I have. Monique, if you could put my Cash App in here, it's on the screen when I do my videos. While LaKenya was talking about I was begging. I'm never begging. If you look at reaction channels, I watch Anton Daniels. Anton Daniels got 1 million subscribers. This is why I don't pay what like dummies say any attention, right? Because I know she's trying to shoot a jab at me and it ain't working. Like I said, she's throwing stuff on the wall, seeing what would stick, right? Anton Daniels, right here on YouTube, he's a reaction channel. And I think he got another channel, Morning Millionaires or something like that. He got 1 million subscribers. He got his Cash App on his channel. That's what reaction channels do. And when I did that infomercial for my other channel, because my channel was demonetized. And I got women who love me, support me, and pour into me. So yeah, I put it up there because people was like, why ain't no commercials? You know what I mean? Because if you don't see no commercials, that means the person ain't getting paid. She who knows 100%. Oops channel. I must have missed something. Oh, okay. She's not a real friend. She's using everyone. She's using everyone around her. She has faith. That is terrible that you would take and pick up people like you pick out your purse and your shoes. That's what you're doing with people. You're trying to see what fit. And she thought that girl that was on her channel, she thought that girl fit. Never in a million years. Number one, I already said 1,000 times I don't watch her. But since it's foot to neck, I took a little Tylenol and got to watching her. And I ain't watching long either. I seen all I needed to see. I ain't need to watch the whole video. Yes, that Kylie Nicole said. Now she's trying to give props to black nurses. Girl, bye. No. Because I remember what you said. I specifically chose a white doctor because a black doctor would tend to have black nurses who tend to leak information. I still got the video. Like I said, my cousin Leisha, as a matter of fact, I'm calling my aunt on the phone right now, the last living relative of my mom's sibling. Her brother and her sister, we both are descendants from them. We first cousins. And my cousin is a nurse practitioner. So yeah, I took offense to that. So you wonder why I quoted the way she said it? Because I took offense to it. And I remember what she said. She's successful financially, but she's not happy, so it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I think she's in over her head if you ask me. But I don't know because I ain't in her pockets. She who knows, Kylie's looking at you, girl. Far from oh, that's what you had said. Far from authentic. Okay. Southern Belle, remember when she came on YouTube talking about 3 of her failed relationships? Ain't nothing ever going to work out for her because she is the devil. Uh-huh. Okay, I think I read that comment wrong, but you're right. I only watched the part with the girl talking to her on the couch. That's the only part I watched. I watched the part with her in the kitchen, and I watched who is that? She has faith. Yeah, I watched that part, and I watched when she was standing in the kitchen. That was it, baby. That was all I needed. My Cash App is in the thing. Monique just put it in, Lamar. There you go, baby. Well, she's talking about how good black nurses took care of her while she was in the hospital. They had black nurses at your hospital with your white doctor. Is that what you're telling me, LaKenya? You see how people, they used to call it, back in the days, used to call it putting your foot in your mouth. That's all she do. She just walk around with a Fendi shoe in her mouth. That's what she does. That's what she does. Now they took good care of you. Let me ask you this. In that hospital, you were there all that time. You only had black nurses. You ain't had no white nurses. That's just like white people saying I got black friends. You see how stupid that sounds? I don't never say I got black friends. And I got black friends and white friends. I never say I got black friends. Or I got white. I might say jokingly with my homegirls, whatever, like that. Like I joke with Kylie because Kylie's a white girl. And Kylie on my team. And Kylie don't play. You understand what I'm saying? I might say it joking like that. Girl, bye. Yeah, I'm glad I ain't watching that. Yes, when she said 4 nurses helped her at hospital and she gave her product to them, I was like, child, she trying to do damage control since her lies are being exposed. Girl, bye. So she could have another meet and greet and have one of these nurses at her house. Because all of a sudden, now that she done had her baby, now she want to come back from that whole black nurse thing she said, right? Now all of a sudden, she going to have one of these black nurses on her channel that done started drinking the Kool-Aid. Because she's trying to damage control, just like you said. Okay. Miss Brown, she's doing all of that and nothing sticks. Manipulating her body, witchcraft, candles, casting spells, and still can't keep no man. Girl. Now, I ain't gonna toot my own horn. But baby, at 56, they be asking. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm just particular. I'm particular. Miss Brown, yes, I remember all her failed situations. This is what Southern Belle said. I remember all her situations. No decent man will ever commit to her. She's bar-ish crazy. I feel you, and I caught that. Southern Belle. I was blessed to see the couch clip from another vlog, so I did not have to pluck my eyes out watching all of that dry material. Yeah, I seen that. Then when she was doing the video, the camera was like this, and somehow she shifted the camera. And I was like, huh? I didn't say that in my video last night, but I remember they were talking, and somehow it went to a shift. And it wasn't a commercial. It wasn't a commercial. Because I don't know if I could have stayed if it was a commercial. I'm just going to tell you. So what that says to me, because I do YouTube, right? You ever see the girls in the stores, right? You ever see them walk in the store, right? You ever see them walk out the store? You ever see them walk through? That's because they take the camera. Don't ask me why I got coffee on my nightstand. Y'all stay on my personal business. They take the camera. They set the camera up. They push the button, push play, set it up, and then they walk away. You clip it from the time you walked away. You keep the middle part, and you keep the end part from when you was walking. You turned around and went back to get your camera. That's how you do that. Ma'am. So in the middle of this audition, while this lady is pouring her, and I'm not laughing at her, While this lady is pouring her life out, her heart out about having lupus and her teeth falling out, you say, wait a minute, hold on. Let me adjust the camera. Because in the middle of that girl talking, you had to stop her because you had to adjust the camera. I seen that. I'm so mad I didn't say it. I'm so mad I didn't say it. I just didn't. It was late and I wanted to get the video done. You speaking facts because she had to emphasize it was black nurses. Girl, that part right there. Girl, bye. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? I need a pen. That's all right. This is my camera video on. So y'all give me a second because, man, there's some stuff that's coming down the pipe. So, hold on. Hold on. Let me put that up there. Did you already? I'm working. Y'all give me a second. LaKenya talking about black nurses. Hold on. I'm always doing something. Black nurses. Hold on. Oh, girl, bad. See, she don't think I'm watching her live. For whatever reason. How did I know? Oh, somebody said. All right. Got that in there. She sounds like Officer Brandon Tatum. She, stop. Someone asked when Ivy's birthday is, and it's August the 20th. Thank you, Monique. Yes, August the 20th. Exactly. If her daughter, this Miss Brown, exactly. If her daughter wanted a friend 9 times out of 10, she probably started liking some of those men that Peyton was bringing around her. Whoa. Girl, it would not be unheard of. I wouldn't think that about her, though. I'm just going to be honest. Why ain't that baby crawling or at the very least sitting up? I was thinking the same thing. I don't know if maybe it's already been in her video, but I seen her walk in her video. I didn't see the baby in the video, but I seen her walk her. She was walking to the patio or something. But, man. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's a saucer walker. You know, the saucer walker, it has the floor on the bottom of it. So the baby isn't actually touching the floor. They still could strengthen their legs. But, girl, I think that baby should be doing a lot more. And if the baby ain't doing a lot more, you need to be getting that baby checked to see why he ain't doing a lot more. Because I know he was a preemie. I was born at 5 months. I rolled out the window on the ground and not the grass. You understand me? I'm just saying. Don't let your baby being a preemie deter you from doing what you need to do. Because what you're indicating is there's something more catch than just him being a preemie. I'm just saying. Yes, the camera. Oh, you seen that, Lamar? Yes, the camera shifted like she was recording from 2 angles. Exactly. You wasn't recording at 2 angles. You wasn't. No, ma'am. You got up and moved that camera. That's why I thought Kyron was pregnant and Peyton was using trick cameras to act like that it was actually her. I don't know. But I did say that Kyron looked at pregnant. I got a granddaughter. I ain't gonna say that. I got a granddaughter. I'm talking about she into fashion. She into what's going on. She into baby hair. She into all of that. Right? She never wear a fanny pack under her shirt. Never. Now she's worn a fanny pack, but it was around her waist and it was actually hanging low. She's never wearing a fanny pack up under her shirt. I don't know what that was about. I still ain't figured that out. And I really don't care. It was too cringy for me to watch their performance. It was, Renee, but I wanted to react to it. I wanted to react to it. It was cringy. Ugh, gave me the heebie-jeebies. Fine is right. That's how you know it was all staged. Exactly, Southern Belle. Everything is calculated and staged with her. Exactly. Even down to her daughter. Like I said, what video? I've been making videos, girl. But the video I was talking about her daughter. And I was talking about, I heard an audio of her daughter. It's staged even down to her daughter's interaction on that camera. The only thing you hear that girl say is, "Hi, Mom. Thank you, Mom. I love it, Mom." You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, of course it's staged. And she probably told her, "You better not say nothing else." Allegedly. She who knows said yes. Exactly. I'm pretty sure those men that were around her daughter, she was playing around with them. And I like I said, you never know what goes on behind closed doors or when someone goes to sleep. Exactly. I told you, I think they creep at night. I know they do. Yes, Southern Belle, that lady is wild. Why has none of her influencer friends come to speak on her behalf? Girl, do y'all know when I first started blogging, I first started blogging because I found Gina Janine. I sent Gina Janine and Jay Kareen a package. They were at some kind of bounce house, bouncy thing or whatever they took the kids. And so they were opening the packages there, right? Girl, I know Gina is sitting back. She probably never ever comment. She comment, thank me for whatever I got or whatever. Jay Kareen did too. But she probably would never ever admit or say it on camera. That girl is watching. That girl is watching. Her and Jay Kareen is watching. A whole lot of influencers is watching. They ain't finna get tangled up in that mess because they already see. She is energy harvesting right now. That is why she did a live. You know what? I don't even know what that means. I'm going to be honest with you, she who knows. You might have to give me a little 1-2 on that one. I heard about it. Maybe I knew about it when I actually heard about it, but right now, I couldn't tell you. You're right. She was too quick to bring her daughter around those men. She did not do a background check. She didn't know if they were perverts or a child. The only thing she was looking for was a man. Exactly. You will sacrifice your kids. That's a shame. Simply incredible. My day 8/21. I'll be 56. Your birthday is 8/21, and you will be 56. Yay! Happy early birthday. You know, tomorrow they already started. What they say, Leo season. It started. This guy I was with, his birthday was the 28th of July, and my daughter's father's birthday is the 28th of July. So that's why in the beginning, I always remembered his birthday. He's a preemie. Yeah, he's a preemie. The kind of delay. How old is the baby now? The baby, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. The baby should be 8 months, going into 9 months. She wants to go blind. Who want to go blind? Look at you. I don't think she want that. She can't be that dumb. She dumb, but I don't know if she that dumb. You were a preemie? Oh, wow. I had a baby at 26 weeks. Did you? Girl, you done enlarged your picture, so now all I see is your eyes, the nose, and the mouth of, like, dummy. I ain't calling you that. I'm calling her that. But 5 months development. Yeah. I was born at 5 months old. 5 months. I was born premature. Me and my brother we call it, I don't know what anybody else call it. We call it project twins. When you got the same mother, the same father. Well, they said for baby daddies that didn't spread his stuff all over the place. But anyway, my mother and father were married. So same brother, of course, same brother, but same mother, same father. Our birthday, the way my birthday fall, August the 20th. So from August the 20th to November the 20th, we the same age. We project twins. He get a kick out of it. And Miss Brown, you last comment is going to be in her next IG story. Now you're going to have her up all night trying to find your IP address. Girl, look, she be doing the most. She know where she could find me. I think that baby needs to be wearing a helmet too, along with her daughter, because I believe that baby got issues too. I don't know if that would be to diagnose the helmet for the daughter, but for the baby, and that's why I was saying that I wasn't being nasty or nothing. That was coming from a place of concern. When your head is smashed in the back, your bones when you born, and I know y'all older women, your bones are so, that's why the old folks used to tell you to shape the baby head. You don't smash the baby head skull in or nothing like that, but you just give it a little gentle, little gentle push, rub it, you know what I mean? That keeps the baby head from being flat in the back. That's actually a syndrome. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Because we're going to get into some facts. Hold on a second. Hold on. All right. What is it called when a baby has a flat head in the back?
When a baby has a flat head, it's often called flathead syndrome, positional plagiocephaly, or brachycephaly. For medical advice or a diagnosis, consult a professional.
Did y'all hear what this lady said? When a baby has a flat head in the back, it's commonly called flat head syndrome. Y'all know I can't spell this word. This is an old phone. But can y'all see that? Oh, it's going to be backwards. It's going to be backwards. Oh, there we go. Positional, Plagiocephale, or brachioclasia. The flat spot on one side of the back of the head. So it's telling you that that's a condition. But, them little piss pads was in my comment trying to make it seem like I was trying to be funny. I wasn't trying to be funny. Because if you don't get that right there, what they just said, flathead syndrome, if you do not get that corrected in time, that baby is going to have a flat head his whole life. You only got so much of a window to correct that. That's why I said, them piss pals would rather see like Kenya fall over a cliff. Long as she got on Fendi, Gucci, and Prada. You understand what I'm saying? She went out in style. That's what they'll say with their little dumb behinds. So she's gonna do a live at the end of every month. Girl, I don't know. I can't. Y'all send me stuff, bring me stuff, I react to it. Her daughter was 1 pound, 8 ounces, and it took her a year to catch up. Oh, is that what she said? I know I ran through her vlogs when I started watching her, but I never seen that. Southern Belle, I'm Boo Gang, but I hear you, girl. I got you. I might have missed something in the comments. 8/21 is my birthday. I'll be 56. Okay, I got you, Renee. I got you, Renee. Happy early birthday, baby. Even the lady was shocked when she started crying. I didn't see that part. Look, I had enough acting. That was all I could take. If I want to watch acting, I got a fire stick. I can watch as many channels as I want. I could watch a movie in Russia if I want to see acting. I'm just going to tell you the truth. Wow. Thanks at the lounge and that. Hey, baby. Shay said that. She who knows energy harvesting. Oh, you are my new favorite. Thank you. Oh my God. I love your channel and your wisdom. Thank you, baby. I'm glad somebody can see it like that. It's not a matter of, sometimes you got to say some stuff because some people don't understand nicey nice. That girl. Anyway, we were just talking about flathead. Her PayPals think I was so wrong for saying that baby had a flat head. I literally just Googled it for y'all. They literally just said that that's a syndrome that you need to consult a doctor. I ain't no doctor, but I played one when I was married. Let me just say that. Y'all stay on my personal business. Hey girl, you're so beautiful. Thank you, pretty face. I appreciate you. London, thank you, baby. Yeah, yeah, her videos are so boring. I looked at a little bit of it yesterday when she had that girl on the couch and she was acting like she was crying, but you already know those are bucket tears. Girl, bye. I didn't see that part. I'm trying to tell you. I got everything girl, and I got the hell on. I'm saying. Hey boo, watched your latest video. What happened? Ooh, what happened with the fireman? Am I coming back around to that? He asked me to go out. I told him when the opportunity presents itself when we get together. So that was it. He asked me for my number. Well, I think I told all that in the video. But yeah, he texted me and asked me if we could, you know, go out. I told him he can't come to my house though. My girls is gone. And I told this nigga, you can't come to my house. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown woman. I need a grown man. Yeah, so no, I don't let men just come to my house. You got men coming to your house. You don't know when these men gonna double back and you leave that girl there. I'm just saying. No, you ain't coming over my house. You won't be doubling back over here. I bet you when she was in the hospital, that guy probably visited her a few times. You don't never see her saying that he came to pick her up, to pick up the baby and spend time with the baby. Not even the boy's mom. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this. Um, oh girl. Don't quote me on this. Somebody said his mom transitioned. I'm not sure. I could have swore I heard it. I hear so much stuff. So don't quote me on it. But like I said, when was the last time any of his people came over there? From my understanding, he not around. So that would explain why he ain't been there. Hello from California. I like you. Hey, baby. Your thumbnail, your picture is so cute. Ah, I like that. I can see it with my mama glasses on. Other than that, I really can't see it. I have Irish twins as well. They're the same age for 3 months. Okay, you do something, Bill. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. My mother shaped my daughter's head because it was shaped like a cone and she made it beautifully round. There you go. Exactly, Monique. You got to do what you got to do for your baby. It ain't, how you worried about somebody else? So you going to let that window pass, knowing that your son needs to wear a helmet. I just read it to y'all. It said consult a doctor, right? It ain't say go to Dollar Tree. It ain't say go to the mall. It ain't say go buy no Chanel. It said consult a doctor. That's what it said. So you're going to let that window pass to prove everybody wrong, and now your baby got to suffer the consequences of that. Have y'all seen people? I don't talk about people flathead because I already know where it come from. I just know where it come from. To be perfectly honest, some of it is inherited. Not just super flat like the baby been laying on the head, but certain head shapes are just, it's hereditary. That is not. I seen that boy, that baby daddy. His head ain't shaped like that. Like I said, I know it's wrong, but I really feel that baby needs a helmet too. Yeah, that is not wrong. Anything I said about them kids, I stand 10 toes on. Anything I said about those kids, because I could back it up. Anything I said about that baby or about Kyron, I could back it up. Like I said, I got a video. Y'all don't get me back on that video. I'm willing to take the girl child in. I just got rid of 2 kids. Girl. That. Oof. All right. You hit on the colorism. I was like you, said everything I be thinking. Exactly, Monique. Yeah, that's how it was in the back in the days. I'm not just talking about it. I don't have a problem with her complexion. I don't. You understand what I'm saying? Have y'all seen my daughter? My daughter is high yellow. Her grandfather is white. You understand what I'm saying? I promise I don't have a problem with that girl complexion. None at all. But I'm sure that that's what she got out of that. Okay, they come back. She ended her live. Okay, they coming back. She ended her live. Girl, bye. You so funny. She who knows. Yes. Hey, Miss. Hey, my girl is in the building. Y'all, when y'all see me get excited about that, that's because these girls been rocking with me. And when I see them in here, girl, see, this be the real. See, I be really foot to neck in my videos because it be look. But in my live, I be laid back a little bit, right? Hey, baby, how you doing? Yes, you have to shape a newborn head from the time they are born. I don't think they heard you in the back. Girl, my baby, Courtney, her head was almost like perfectly shaped. And I still shaped her head. Just because that's what they said do. Just the whole little Oof, I might need to make a phone call. Let's not talk about rubbing heads no more. We're going to change the subject. Girl. Girl, you in this cursive, not flathead syndrome. It is. That's what it is. And you laughing. It ain't funny, girl. You so silly. I know when she first started bringing her daughter on camera, everyone kept asking if she had autism. Um, she could. Ooh, girl, I just got a pain. She could have built a supportive community around it and had so many resources for it. Yeah, she could have. She could have. No, I was talking about my daughter. Oh, she said I was talking about my daughter. Okay, I got you. I'm glad you are exposing the craziness. Yeah, like I said, I get shot in the foot every time. I ain't mad. Cause what people say, that stuff them girls say, don't bother me. That's why the streets is running scared when it come to her, because them girls is intimidated by her. I ain't. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Ain't nothing she could do to me. She on live while you are trying to distract people from the truth. Girl, bye. Is that why? That's why she got on live? Donna, nothing was in her life but a lot of coat chasers and hyenas. There you go, Miss Brown. Crime Barton, look who done dropped in the building, my girl. Oh, Peyton's show little lettuce. I be on Lipstick Alley, and they name that baby some of everything. Little Listerine, just some of everything. Girl, y'all so silly. Oh, Peyton showed little letters on her live. Good. Did she finally take him out that seat and get him off his back when she showed him? My thing is, why is he always on his back? I don't understand that one. And I know she don't video 24/7, but you can't put him in no other position when you video. Maybe that's just the position. Maybe he been sitting up and he been crawling all day. And when she turned the camera on, he be tired. Maybe that's what it is. People are weird. They had people defending Krishan Rock and how she treats that baby. I seen that baby. That baby wasn't walking. She was at somebody's church. And she had the baby. The baby was like 2 years old. Couldn't walk. The baby had on a white outfit. And she was carrying the baby. 2 years old. You better get I don't care who it is. You ain't got to be on YouTube. Anybody. You see your baby need something, you need to be getting it. I think that baby is going to be challenged just like the daughter. Could be. You might have a point there. Go back to your corner and continue drinking the Kool-Aid. Who is that? Macachawil? I didn't see what they said. nor do I care to. So just because you said that, she who knows, I might need to just go ahead and let you drink the Kool-Aid. Why is my thing jumping? I hate when it jumps. People don't like to hear the truth. They rather you tell a sweet lie. You ain't never lied, Donna Brown. We don't care. Who is Donna Brown? Go back to your corner. She who knows Donna Brown. We don't care. Why are you here? Cause they trying to find out some stuff. I still think that that's Kyron's baby. You think that's Kyron's baby? People don't like to hear the truth. They rather you tell them a sweet lie. Exactly. She who knows. Me too. Lounge said that. Yep, you right. She didn't address anything on that live. It makes me believe you even more. Oh, is that right? What did you just say that she told you to go in a corner? And I'm talking I'm just gonna say Mia. I'm not being funny, but I can't put all them letters together. Either Mia, Chica, or Will. You pick one you want me to call you. No, she ain't gonna address nothing. She's never. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like Kenya, excuse me. Let me just say her name. LaKenya is never gonna address. She would rather cut off her right arm than to admit she was wrong. She's never gonna admit she's wrong. Never, 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 never. Even though we got the evidence. I saw the video. It was heartbreaking. Are you talking about the video that I'm talking about? Don't say, listen to me. Woman of wealth, wow. Don't say all the particulars in that video, but the video where her hair was standing up. So if you've seen that video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you know exactly where them emotions came from when I did that video the other day. Girl. Hey, Big Lovely. Hey, Felicia. My son is autistic and Kyron reminds me of him. You know what? You would know because you got the evidence. Look, people ain't singing the same tune for nothing. Okay, 56, go ahead. Sister girl. What gets me is her talking about black nurses and negative comments. She about females from Dallas are different. Child, please. Girl, bye. And she ain't from Dallas, but she might as well be. I don't know. I don't know nothing about Dallas people. I'm gonna leave y'all alone. You are so funny, boo. I've been giving you my hypes. Thank you for speaking. Thank you. Thank you for speaking the truth. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Y'all, what I meant. Hey, girl, my girl done dropped in a building. Girl, I ain't had time to react to the comments or let me say, excuse me, respond. But you, she who knows, Lamar, LaKenya, y'all be foot to neck in them comments. Thank you, baby. I gets to it, but sometimes it take me a minute because I've been videoing every day. Yes, that's it. Woman of wealth. So you know what I'm talking about. And like I said, it was more than, hi, Mom. Thank you, Mom. I love it, Mom. It was more than that. That video was sad. That's it. We over here talking about like Kenya and her guest appearance, her meet and greet. Somebody said in the comments the meet and greet. It might have been you. Oh, she just tried to clean up the black nurses thing. Yeah, she tried to clean that up. We was talking about her live over there. Oh wow, the Peyton'S are in here. Yeah, they in here. We don't play about boo. There you go. Thank you, she who knows. Hey boo, hey y'all. Hey y'all, Miss Brown, you know it. Yeah, you know, the thing about it is they can say whatever they want to say. If you real ignorant, I'ma block you. But if you ain't, I'm gonna let you say what you say so everybody can see how ignorant you are. This fan is cold. Oh, I can feel it. Girl, my dog is. I was about to call my grandson. He ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna go get the dog. I mean, it was crazy how she talks down about Dallas women when she lives and loves it there. Okay, I got you now, Joes. I got you. Yeah, girls. She, I can't, I don't know what to say about her. That girl is just insane in the membrane. Like I said, insane in the membrane. I hope she's not mistreating her daughter. I hope she not too. She has faith. I hope she not. I hope she not. I thought she said she wasn't talking that she wasn't taking that statement about black nurses back. I guess she's trying to clean it up. Because if you got 160,000 subscribers, I'm sure you got some black nurses on there. I'm sure you do. As a matter of fact, I know you do. They be so pressed. Yeah, they be pressed. Writing long dissertations and boo comment. Girl, bye. Don't they? She who knows. I be looking. I be like, now I done already told these heifers I'm not reading no dissertation. Not from y'all. This girl, she sent me something and I pinned it because it was so beautiful. She said her grandmother was 90. She was talking about my skin, and she was talking about her grandmother taught her about Noxzema. I'm trying to tell you, it's all about the money for her. She would be more relatable if she knew it real. If she kept it real, excuse me. Everything now seems performative. Of course it is. What video has the audio of Kyron? Hold on. That was to you, Carly. Girl, bye. Um, do you think her views will go back up? I don't know what her views are due. I really don't. You know, my thing is, let me tell you, I honestly wanted to be done with this after the court, the whole copyright thing, right? And then when I got the email from the detectives, that let me know, right? Whether you want to be done with this or not, you got work to do. You got work to do. If you ain't listening to nobody else, and I ain't saying you got work to do, it's coming from me. I'm talking about from him. I already told her, God trying to get your attention. But I don't know if her view is going to go back up. I don't care either way. My mama said you can never be mad over somebody else's stuff. That's number one. Number two, because you eat, don't make me sugar honey iced tea. So I ain't never been a type of girl that been worried about nobody else's pockets. No man pockets, no woman pockets. Nobody. I don't read them either. No, I don't read them, girl. I get right to saying something stupid. That's what I do. Stupid is the stupid does. Is her daughter taking a break from college? I don't know because I haven't been watching her. I haven't been watching her, so I don't know. I need to investigate. Carla said I need to investigate. It has always been performative. Yeah, with her and Kyron, yeah. In the beginning it wasn't, but I could tell the softness. I think it's circling. The softness of her change. No, her daughter isn't taking a break from college. She needs to be, I'm just keeping it real. You absolutely right. Ain't nothing wrong with special classes. Nothing. Nothing at all. I remember her saying that she had to get her daughter, but I miss why. She needs to be booted off YouTube, truth be told. There you go, Southern Belle. There you go. How's she gonna pay that sin debt? And when I say sin debt, I mean a debt where she sold herself to the devil. That's what I mean. You ain't even covered up under the debt that Jesus paid for us. You done went out and got your own contract. Look, anybody want to go and get you a Satan contract? I wouldn't suggest it. I would hope and pray you wouldn't. But if you want to get a devil contract, go right ahead. I'm going to stick to my contract that Jesus already paid for. I'm just going to tell you the truth. So do I, Carly. Look at you, Shay. Don't say nothing to Carly. Look the other way, Shay. Shay, look the other way. I don't see her. Like that girl was doing on the Kenya couch. Girl, bye. Why do you think she won't address anything directly to Boo? Because she a coward. She a coward. She can't intellectually have a conversation. That's why. And she don't want to deal with her truth. That's why. Having money don't make you smart. I'm telling you, it does not. It does not. The lounge said, oh, okay. He ain't never going to be around her because I'm pretty sure he was only around her for clout and notoriety. Exactly. I'm pretty sure she was quoting the movie on that video. I've heard it before. I just can't remember what movie it was. Southern Soul said that, oh, we got another Southern in here. All right, girl. Hey, boo. Like Kenya desperately wants to stay to topic of the conversation in the YouTube streets. Girl, that girl, she need to find a clue. And that clue ain't on YouTube. Her daughter wasn't, no, she wasn't ready. But you know what? They got programs in college. They do. Listen to me. They got programs in college where you can still go. You just learn at a slower pace. See, the thing about it is she doesn't have any social interaction. She doesn't have those skills. That's what she doesn't have. I did daycare for years. And I think I probably said it. On my daycare card, it will say social interaction. That lets the parents know that I got their kids interacting and mingling with other kids. How can you learn to share and not be selfish from a kid unless you're around other kids and somebody is guiding you? No, this mine. No, this mine. No, here, you play with it for a little while. Now let Johnny play with it. And you give them something else. You let them, you got to teach kids. You got to teach kids. Everything is taught. People who are in the position they are now was not born into them positions. They were taught. That girl could be taught. She just ain't willing to put the time in. 365 in the chat, 125 like. Guess who came to dinner? You got it. The Piss Pals. They up in here. They taking notes. They drinking the Kool-Aid. And they getting ready to report. Girl, bye. Somebody gonna send me something. Somebody gonna send me something. Shay, I see you and Carly laughing. I see y'all laughing. You are the only one that she can't bully. She can't bully me. She just can't. Girl, that girl, when I seen, listen, I don't know what I was doing. I check my email. I don't check them all the time, but I check my email. When I checked my email and seen it was somebody, a detective from Texas, and that nigga name had like Kenya name in it. I said, this what we doing? This what we doing? Girl, bye. That girl don't put no fear in my heart. Not none. Not none. And I ain't fronting. I ain't nothing. She don't put no fear in my heart. I don't know about nobody else. And she ain't got enough money to pay me off. She has faith. Yes, yeah, faith in Satan. It almost seems like Peyton Marie Childs doesn't realize her daughter is. I promise you, she know. I promise you, she know. She don't want to accept the fact. She know. Hell yeah, she know. Hey, she reminds me of Joan Crawford, Mommy Dearest. Somebody else said that too. Yeah, those kids were timid and shy. And when that lady got old, and that Christina wasn't no joke. She was foot to neck on her mother. After you done tortured this girl all her life, and them wasn't even your kids. Yeah, okay. She reminds me of Joan Crawford and Mama Dearest. Those kids were accessories. Mm, accessories. You hit the nail on the head for the camera. And it was hell when the cameras turned off. I could be wrong. You ain't wrong. Ain't no could. I could be right. I am right. I am stating facts. I am telling the truth. That's what the end of your comment should have said. You are not wrong. Girl, bye. Exactly, she who knows. I wonder why she chose that particular man to put another child. Girl, ooh, girl, bye. Now that I cannot answer. Will not answer. Don't even want to. Hey, pretty lady. Hey, baby. Hey, K-Ray. How you doing, baby? What, girl, y'all gonna make me go and change my thumbnail picture tonight. The little circle thing, because y'all pictures is cute. Is the baby holding his bottle on his own? I haven't seen him hold his bottle, and I haven't seen this contraption. I'm sorry, y'all, my leg is itching. I haven't seen this contraption. They said it's something that she puts over the baby and it holds the bottle in the baby mouth. I haven't seen it because I haven't watched her video. So I don't know. I don't know. But that baby at 8 months, preemie or not, should be holding his bottle. Monique, you in here? I'm here, she who knows. Girl, you good and quick. Yeah, Monique ain't playing the radio. She get them out. Boo doesn't want me to block them right away. Right now. Yeah, I want to see if anybody say anything stupid. Piss Pals is hilarious. I don't really see anything hilarious. Y'all let me know if I'm missing something. Get them out of here, Monique. She said get them out of here. All right, Monique, you can go ahead and get them out of here. She don't really be bothered with them. She wants to address them if the truth be told. She's gangster like that. You so silly, Monique. I told y'all. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when they trying to get this money for the rent. Ray said, poor Kyron. Exactly. Poor baby. I feel for her. Okay, Monique. Yeah, Monique could get him. But, I mean, I haven't really seen anything. Maybe I'm missing something. She who knows. LaKenya knows that's her daughter has a disability, but she just doesn't want to admit it. Came from her DNA. She's 2 for 2 for now, so she can't hide it. That's coming from her side of the family. I ain't gonna, you ain't never lied. I am not mad at you. Engagement is engagement. There you go, Monique. I keep telling them that. The more you watch me, the more you comment, that's telling YouTube we need to push her videos. That's what it's telling them. But they can't help themselves. They're going to come over here anyway. That's why I say I don't care. Unless they just saying something stupid. Catch. If you know what I mean, let them talk. We good. Uh-huh. Thank you, lady. Right, Monique, because they blowing Boo up. Exactly. Y'all keep on doing what y'all doing. We don't want to be disturbed. There you go. That part too. Why y'all doing what y'all doing? We don't want to be disturbed. We was over here having a good time. We was having a good time. There's always been another woman. Girl, never faithful. Both of her kids' fathers are from Chicago. And that probably was his girlfriend, his little side piece they got the dog from. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I be just thinking of some stuff. Let's try and go back to that dry dessert. They don't get none of this refreshing tea. There you go. Send them back. She said send them back. All right. If they comment, throw them out after they comment something. I guess I don't know. It don't make me know. Never mind. Whatever you Monique want to do, and she who knows. Whatever y'all want to do, y'all team up and do all of that. The teacher is from Chicago, and so is Kyron's dad. Yeah. I knew that part. I got you, Lamar. Her poor daughter, she should have stayed in Chicago with the daddy's family. I'm trying to figure out why she even came with her. I thought it was good because I was watching her and I was like, yay, they together. Who sold her the dog, his side piece? That's what I think. Lamar, the side piece, because she said something in her video when she was doing ooh, look at my old video. I'm sorry, y'all. I had a little pain. Girl, bye. When I used to do vlog, when I was first started out, I used to just do thrift talk. Who sold it out? Yeah, I think it was his side piece. And I ain't talking about Teacher Man. Different holes and different area codes. That's what I'm gonna say. The father is a teacher, so he might have let Peyton know about Kyron and her. She knew. He ain't have to let her know. You could see it from talking to that girl for 2 minutes. You could see it. You could see it. Um, hold on. The father, teacher, okay. None of us left and came over to bother Kenya, so don't come over here bothering us. Right, Southern Belle. Always bothering us with long, unwanted comments. Exactly, like somebody gonna read that. I'm not reading it. I'm going right over it. She probably took Kyron to avoid paying the grandma. It don't stop there, though. Do y'all know? When did I get that child support check? When did I get that child support check? 2024? 2023? I got a child support check. At that time, my daughter was like 37. That bill does not go away. That bill don't go away. I don't care what she do. And most of them don't even know the whole story. No, they don't know the whole story. They know her side. That's it. That's it. Maybe Kyron learned. Maybe Kyron learned to. Is that assimilate to avoid Peyton raids? If that means duck for cover, then yes. I know somebody in their 30s just got 50K. Hold on. I know somebody in their 30s just got 50K of child support. Wow. Girl, I be looking for that check because he still owe me. That's why Peyton got Z React removed because she asked what was wrong with Kyron. Yeah. Let me tell you. She didn't get her removed. That's number one. She took her channel down herself because them piss pals was bullying her, right? They was bullying her, so she took her own channel down. She asked a question. I didn't like the question. Let me say. I'm sorry, y'all. My leg is itching. I'm sorry. She asked the question. Now, let me tell you. At that time, I was drinking a Kool-Aid. When I say drinking a Kool-Aid, I was just listening to her. And like I said, I never knew people felt no other kind of way than this broad is all right. She a cool individual. She funny. I never knew nobody else felt any kind of way until I actually did my video over here, right, last year. So with that, I didn't like the fact that, because even though I knew, I didn't think it was right that she said it like that. Wait a minute, y'all. Y'all tell me, is she? You know what I'm saying? But she didn't take her channel down. Them kids, them kids, they is kids. Even if they grown, they kids, they mentality, they kids. They bullied that girl, and that girl, the same way they do me. But I'm unbothered. Girl. Yes, Monique, positive vibes only in these comments. Like Kenya said in a previous video that she thought Darren had her buy that dog to put money in another girl's pockets. Her words, not mine. And did, crime boy. And did. Because I ain't going to do nothing when I go to Buffalo. But if I wanted to, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that he knew. You didn't find her. He did. Because he already knew her. Girl. You are not telling one lie. Agreed, as she who knows. Exactly. Keep them on mute. There you go. Yes, boo, you got beautiful skin. You don't need all that gimmicks and devices. You got that natural beauty. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that, love. As she who knows, yes, ma'am. Like Kenya spoke about it either in the Jamaica vlog or the bowling alley story. A while ago. Yeah, I heard her say that too. I was still watching her then. You right, Crime Bot. Everybody thought Kyron looked pregnant. But you took my video down. But okay. That's why I'm foot to neck. I thought it was over, but because you did, you tried to backdoor me, I'm kicking in your front door every time. And I don't mean that literally, you dummy. Because I know she going to watch my video, so I'm talking to her. I'm talking about foot to neck. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about making videos. You got to be real clear with her. Everybody thought all La Kenya had to do was say it was a fanny pack, y'all. Nobody was being spiteful. Yeah, I said it. Even people in her comments was asking the same question. Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying about React with Z. She actually back. She made some videos. I think the last video I seen she made like 5 months ago. She came back. She made some videos and then she just ducked off again. Because my mom and I thought Peyton got her channel removed. No, she didn't get her channel removed, baby. Yes, the women who do too much never understand women who just let it flow. They're baffled. Exactly, Lamar, exactly. I was thinking, why would they go all the way to Chicago for a dog? Monique, that made absolutely no sense. You can Google in your area whatever kind of dog Preston is. Miniature poodle doodle bagging, I don't know. You can Google it. Bandwagon maggot. That's our slogan over here. Yes. Yes, Monique. You all right, boo? Keep on doing. You're awesome. I'm hoping I catch your next one as well. I'm having a great time chatting with you all and your subscribers. Thank you, baby. Hopefully you're a subscriber, ma'am. You said that like you wasn't. Yes, Monique. That's crazy. Right at Lamar. She who knows said that. Say it again, Monique. Bandwagon maggot. Yep, that's Hyena and just me. Sure is. Boo said it one more time just for me. You bandwagon maggot. Girl, I was in the airport. I wasn't even in the airport. I was on my way to the airport. I was in the car getting ready to get dropped off at the airport and came up under the lights and everything. And something I seen about just me, talking about me with the whole address thing. And that's what made me make that video. And that's why I told her, you a bandwagon maggot. You ain't react to her. But see, the thing about it is, how you glorifying this girl, right? I'm talking about just ain't that bandwagon maggot, right? I'm talking about her. Her channel is based on mommy content, talking about mothers and what they be doing wrong. That's what her channel was based on, right? She dragged them mamas. She dragged Peach McIntyre. She dragged her. But like Kenya get Mother of the Year. That's what you're trying to tell me? Girl, bad. I told that girl, she said, Peyton LaKenya was an excellent mother. I told her, and you an excellent actor. Girl, bad. The man saw a duck in LaKenya. He probably was messing with the dog seller. Of course, I believe that. Same way he set LaKenya up with that financial advisor. Girl, look, you want to fall for it. But don't get mad at everybody else because you got egg on your face. Don't get mad at everybody else. So the girl with the missing teeth couldn't help Paycheck with the baby. The girl with the missing teeth couldn't help Paycheck with the... You talking about the girl that came over there? I'm trying to figure out where you get this girl from. Brennan, because you can call people to fix stuff in your house. You can call people to do all kinds of stuff. You can't get nobody. You can't get one of your real friends. You went and got an actress. You just went on Craigslist. That's where she came from. Just like Teacher Bay said, baby daddy marked Kenya from the start. Exactly. And I'm going to tell you right now, that nigga ain't want no baby from her. I'm going to tell you right now, he ain't want no baby from her. The more she tries to silence people, the more that will be revealed. Exactly, and that's what's happening. Yes, she got to stay on YouTube because those brand deals is what's keeping her afloat with them cars, houses, vacation, Fendi bags, all the stuff. Once she loses all that, she's going to fail very quickly. That part right there. Who said that? Yep, Miss Brown. LaKenya has them on payroll. I believe it. I believe it. You ain't got to convince me. You ain't even got to say it twice because I believe it. I know it. How you feel about people coming for Gina, saying the meanest thing? She never blocks anyone. I'm starting to feel bad for her. I don't feel bad for Gina. You want me to tell you why? And I don't agree with all that stuff they be saying about her. You want me to tell you why? Because Gina is about her bag. My mother used to always say, and Gina Janine, and I'm not singing Gina Janine praises because she do some stuff I don't agree with either, right? And I may make a video or two on her. I ain't gonna drag her like I'm dragging Peyton, but I might make a video or two on her. My mama always said, listen to me. My mama always said, let people run their mouth. That means don't pay attention to what nobody else is saying. It ain't gonna bother you. It ain't gonna hurt you as long as they don't put their hands on you. Let people run their mouth while you run your business. My mother told me that at 16. 16. 40 years ago. I've been living by that standard. So Gina Janine is the GOAT. I'm just gonna tell you. That is the same video she said she don't play. He don't play about her, and she loved him. Girl, bye. We seen how that worked out. There goes the pre. Hey, baby. Hey, Boo and Chad. This girl in Trick Kenya. Look, I thought I ain't had no filter. Lamar ain't got no filter at all. Trick Kenya is actually a corny chick. Remember, she was trying to guess his code to his phone. You in your 40s, shorty, and you still trying to go through niggas' phone? Man. Now, I'm going to tell y'all just a little teeny bit of my personal business. When I go hang out with my friend, if that nigga step out the house and his phone is sitting there, I don't touch it. Because it ain't my business. You still going through phones at 40? Girl, bye. Hey, Patricia. Gina, a real one, she don't go attack people like LaKenya. Yeah, because the real deal is people gonna say, people gonna talk. That's who name is relevant in these streets. She want to be Gina so bad. Gina Janine got, how many subscribers she got? 200 and something thousand subscribers. She want to be Gina so bad. She do. And I ain't saying Gina make all the best decisions, but none of us do, if I'm honest. Exactly. But the mama was too busy doing lives and flooding designer stuff that she paid no attention. That part right there, Miss Brown. Pay thought he was going to be in vlog. Girl, yeah. She thought that her and the baby daddy was going to be like Keisha and her husband now because they done got married. That's what she thought. That's what she thought. Family trips, vacation, rubbing on her thigh, holding a baby, all of that. Yeah, that's what she planned in her head. Gina, a real one. Exactly, she who knows. Pastor Sheridan Davis ruined her reputation dealing with Peyton. Ma'am, I don't know how that woman, I'm sorry, y'all. I've been trying to wait and hold on. This air is on me. Hold on a second. Ooh. Oh, and I gotta let my dog in. Look, y'all gonna have to look at my headboard for 2 seconds. Y'all gotta give me a minute. Let me let my dog in. Ooh, I'm cold. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no, I want to turn this off. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to let my dog in and turn this fan off. That fan was cold on my knees. Where'd my glasses go? Ooh, girl, if I sit on my mama glasses, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah, I don't know why she would team up with her. If it wasn't a genuine thing where you was helping this girl and y'all was really sincerely talking. Somebody said that this girl was a moderator in Mimi's live. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Don't feel bad for her, Monique. Engagement is important, good or bad. Ching ching. That part right there. Gina doesn't care. Yeah, Gina don't care at all, one way or the other. Please don't talk about that lady. She has a medical condition. Don't you block? Oh, I'm about to say. I'm about to say. I thought you was somebody else, Southern Belle. Please don't talk about. Oh, please don't talk about that lady. She has a medical condition. I just feel sorry that LaKenya brought her into her madness for clout. You know, the thing about that is with her, I just addressed what she was talking about in my comments. Like, don't be all in my comments trying to say, thinking you finna tell me off. You ain't finna tell me off nothing. Because when I did that video, Southern Belle, that video wasn't about her. That video was about LaKenya and all her nonsense. I'm just saying. Petty just wants everyone to like her. She got that cop complex, bullied as a kid. Now you got some power. You want to bully others. That part right there. Don't forget about veteran check. Yeah, she get a check. She said it herself. Your mother was so wise. I love when you recite her saying, girl, she threw him around all day, every day. Let me tell you the scenario as to why she said that. I had just had my daughter, and you know niggas, not all niggas. I'm just saying. Girl, Gina Janine just posted a story. It just popped on my thing. But you know niggas, right? This girl. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the king. Anyway, when I had my baby, he got to acting stupid. So I would take, they live downstairs, we live upstairs, but that was my mom's best friend. I've been knowing my daughter's father since I was 5, right? So I would take the baby downstairs and, like, let me go show him my baby. They think they doing something, whatever, right? My mother said, if you don't want that boy in your business, stop taking that baby down there. Don't worry about what's going on down there. You live up here. You ain't got to go down there. You can go out the door, off the porch, and go on about your business. And that's when my mother got to telling me that. Yeah, girl, my daughter's father used to live downstairs. I mean, they lived other places that we all hung around or whatever because they were best friends. But yeah, that's when my mother told me that. When I was 16 years old, I had my daughter at 16. And my mother told me that. Right, she keeps her daughter in the room with everything that the daughter likes. She don't spend no time with the daughter. 9 times out of 10, the daughter probably do a lot of stuff alone. She probably do. And that's sad. That's that. At her age, she should be going to hang out with other kids her age. Other kids her age. I'm not a fan of Gina Chelsea either. These chicks got low self-esteem. Yeah, they got a lot of issues, honey. When you get material things and you don't know how to handle it, you gonna get to doing some stuff you probably shouldn't do, say, or whatever. Because I think Gina be one. I was watching a live or something, and Chelsea was so dirty. She was so messy. She said Gina wasn't even looking at the comments. They was live. I don't know where they was at. And Chelsea said, Gina, the girl want to know, have you lost any weight? Or something to that effect. It has something to do with her weight, how she going to lose weight with all that food or whatever, whatever. And Gina went off. Gina called her dirty foot. She called her broke. She called her some of everything. I'm like, girl, bye. I be wondering too. I be wondering. Her daughter might have been better had she stayed with the father since Peyton never had her until a few years later. Yeah, I would say that too. I would definitely agree with that. But then I would have to ask the question because I'm fair. I don't care what nobody say. I'm fair. I would have to pose the question. Kyron ain't just get in his state. Kyron ain't just get in the state that she's in since she been with like Kenya. She been with like Kenya 18, 19, 20. She been with her 2 years, a little over 2 years. She didn't just get in the state. Where was the help? That girl needed help years ago. I'm just gonna say. Yes, my mama used to say, they talk about Jesus. They talked about Jesus, you ain't exempt. That part right there, nobody can move me. I don't pick fights. I don't either. I do not either before I even read the rest of your comment. But I don't back down from them either. That part right there, Lamar. That part right there. You ain't never lied. I ain't backing down for no fight. But I don't start nothing. I'm never in nothing. This was so odd to me that I was in this situation with like Kenya. Because I've never been, it started out as me defending myself, literally defending myself when this lady took my videos down. I'm like, why? And then I'm hearing all this other stuff and then hyena and this and that. And I'm like, what? What are y'all talking about? If y'all watch my main channel, I never had no type of anything like this on my channel. Never. Never. And what the hell happened to Aunt Joyce? She don't even spend no time. Damn shame. She probably got tired of all the nonsense. Older people, even if they be with the stuff too, older people at a certain point is going to get tired. What is that? Oh, there we go right there. They're going to get tired. They're going to get tired at some point. Right. I'm not looking through no man's phone or going through anything else. Me either. Girl, I don't go through nothing. I don't go through his drawer. Budget Bliss Journey. Hey, baby. Girl, you got me chasing you down. I was watching your other live. Girl, slow down. I'm trying to slow down, girl. I'm trying to slow down. See, even though I'm dating, this is what happened when you don't have no man, right? If I had a man, he'd be laying right here right now. I'm just saying. But I'm glad you came on over, baby. That's why I think it's the daughter's baby. Girl, you and a daughter's baby. Let's see. That's why I think it's the daughter's baby because she has challenges too, just like the baby. I don't know. Well, shoot, LaKenya got challenges too, for that matter, if you ask me. Again, if they didn't tell us, we wouldn't know everyone's got issues. There you go right there, Onika. There you go right there. If you didn't tell us your business, how would we know? How would we know? For anybody coming in new, double tap your screen for me. Hey Miss Diva, hi love. Hi. I love your reaction channel. It would be funny if Peyton do reactions on you, but I know she's scary. That would be a reaction. That would be funny. And I would watch. Do y'all know? I told y'all I used to drive trucks and my foot swelled up like Fred Flintstone. And my husband was pissed. You know how you go through a divorce and you do little petty stuff. My husband posted my foot on Facebook. And I posted it right on YouTube. I ain't no shame in my game. Yeah, I wish you would do a reaction to me. Girl, bye. That program, after the receipts, I actually thought that was LaKenya. I did. I really did. You're right. And now she left with a baby and a dog that he don't want. Girl, yeah, don't even want exactly. She knows exactly. That part right there. Oh, 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 oh. Hold on. I hate when this thing jump. I've been saying that YouTube has been using info. Okay. Scary. You're right. And now she left with a baby. Okay, I got that one. My thing jumped. You are right. He knew the first time he saw that girl, he knew that she had mental. Girl, yes. Exactly. Exactly. She would never. Girl, bye. Exactly. She who knows, you already know. She don't even want to go live with me. She don't even want to go live with me. Girl, because I told her we can go live. We can go live. Me and you live. having a conversation. I say something, you say something, vice versa. Yeah, Hyena did too much bringing your baby up. Yes, you did. Because the real deal is, I'm not embarrassed by what happened to my daughter. I'm not. Number one, my daughter's a grown woman. That's number one. Number two, I know everything ain't at face value like Hyena trying to make it seem. That's why I came and brought receipts when I said the family got a settlement. Girl, I'm unbothered. Please believe me. Been saying that YouTube has been using these influencers to distract people, show them how to keep buying products to get them rich. That's all they doing. She is too old not to understand what can hurt your baby. Girl, she's a nitwit. Yeah, she needs to learn life skills. Who is that? Glad? Or I'm gonna say Pat. Of course she needs to learn life skills. That's why I said that in my video. You doing your baby a disservice. Hyena is nothing but lonely, desperate, looking for friends and notoriety. Girl, she thought she found it in LaKenya, and LaKenya straight gut punched her. When you talk about you want to have this girl on your channel, you want her to do YouTube and this and that, you ain't say nothing about them two bandwagon maggots. Nothing. That was a gut punch. My girl Budget Blitz in the chat. Yes, Carly, she fell through, girl. She who knows said exactly. Nah, that's Kenya's baby. She has issues too. She just hides it better. Yeah. When her baby hit his head on that toy in the playpen, I was pissed. I didn't see that. Let me just say, by doing daycare, I do know that sometimes stuff happens. Um, that wasn't meant to harm or wasn't done on purpose. I will say that. I haven't seen her video where the baby hit his head, so I don't know about that specific incident, but I was licensed by the state, and them they ain't playing. LaKenya always seemed a little slow to me. I would not be surprised if she just undiagnosed. Yeah, you can run from it just because you run from something or don't acknowledge it don't mean it don't exist. Carly said, I'm just saying. I think she was pregnant. Peyton be using trick cameras and speed up her video footage. Something's going on. Something. I don't know what's going on. That girl, that tripped me out when she had her daughter get on there and cuss and say, I'm not the freak pregnant. Really? I said, okay. Okay. I wonder how long they practice that. Who wears the fanny pouch in the house? And she was in the kitchen getting something to eat or drink. And up under their shirt at that, Miss Brown. Right. That part right there. Woman of Wealth said, there is one thing I would never post that's getting pimped by ninjas over and over again. That would never be my secret. That will be my secret. Excuse me. You already know that, girl. It's some stuff. Usually, I share everything. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm just that type of individual, especially if something I've been through could help somebody. But, girl, that right there, a nigga dog walking you, several on a regular basis, yeah, I might not post that either. I'm just going to tell you. She looked at that bandwagon maggots gum and got the hell on. Girl, bye. She was like, here go your money. Here go your money. Get. What he say on what he say on Friday? He said, I'ma call you. But if you come by, I won't call you. Don't ever come by here. Okay? That's what she told bandwagon maggot. Hyena was all in Peyton's live talking about we don't mention Bruno, talking about you. She ain't learned yet. I'm Bruno. Okay, I'm taking notes because it's foot to neck. I just ain't got no energy for them. I got energy for them, but they just ain't worth it, right? Girl, bye. King Estelon. I hope I'm saying that right. What happened to that hilarious short of Peyton as Roger leaving the courthouse after losing to teacher Ivy? I watched that video 100 times. I still got it. It's in there. Someone said to LaKenya, don't do a short blonde cut because you know who will say you copied her. Girl, it's 1,000 women walking around with blonde hair and short cuts. I seen this girl today. Her haircut was so cute. It was short. I just like this little thing right here, but her hair was short like this, and it was green. It was pretty on her. She's not chocolate, but she was a nice looking girl, beautiful complexion. I love that green on her. I wouldn't do green, but it looked cute on her. I can't hold this any longer. Let's be honest. Peyton. I'm not saying that now. Look, you know where I go, but it's the truth. It's the truth. So, Crime Boss said, I can't hold this any longer. Let's be honest. Peyton is a crack baby. There, I said it. You said it. And that's what it is. She's a crack baby. It's that's just the rules of engagement. She is. To be perfectly honest. I didn't say it, but I thought it. So there you go. It's out in the air. She gave that baby a xylophone stick to play with. Really? I haven't really seen him move like that. Is he? So he's not crawling. He's not. You know how babies try to push up on something. My ex-husband, like with KK. For anybody that don't know, KK, my grandbaby. He used to take his fingers and let her hold on to his fingers while she was laying on her back, and she used to pull herself up. And these was just some months, and I ain't talking about no 8 or 9 months. I'm talking about 4, 5 months. That girl been. You got to work with kids. You got to work with them. Crime bar Lamar. Look, Lamar. She said, okay, she would know. Oh, yes, I was very disappointed that she let Kyron cuss when she can barely. Exactly, Ray. She a lie, as she who knows. Boo is the most interesting thing they can talk about. Girl, bye. I ain't found nothing else that they talking about that I would want to listen to other than me. I'm just going to tell you the truth. And it seems like she walked away while he held on to the stick. So he could poke himself in the eye? Huh? Is that what you telling me? She walked. That's why you got to pray for people. That's right there. Crack was prevalent in the 80s. So it's not a stretch. It's not. It's not. You are right, boo. He did not want no baby at all. He didn't. I'm telling you he didn't. If he wanted one, he'd have been there. And, and when I say that, I'm saying it out of a place of me too. I know. My daughter's father didn't want no baby. I was fast. He was fine. And I got pregnant. And that nigga got the hell on. See, when I'm talking about you, sometimes I might be talking about me. Just sometimes. I done had some stuff happen in my life I just got some experience with. You got to be all right with your choices. I just said that. Mm. Oh, shoot. I hate when this thing jump. Peyton can't interact. Okay, I think I. No, I didn't. Hold on. Let me come back down here. She alive. She knows Boo is the most interesting thing. There you go, Monique. That part right there. Let me catch up. And it seemed like he walked around while he had, okay, the stick in her mouth. Crack was prevalent. No, you were right, Boo. He was going to marry her and be a family. That's what she wanted. She who knows said not. Ray. And she didn't miss a beat while cursing. Sure didn't. You noticed that, Shay? I noticed that too. That's why I said, how long did they practice that? I'm just going to tell you the truth. You can teach a parrot to talk. Peyton went live tonight talking so much about perfume, etc., but she did acknowledge that the toys she put in the playpen were dangerous. At 43, you got to know better before people see your video. Girl, 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 bye. You can't, look, you can't beat the whole world. You just can't. Excuse me, wasn't her first rodeo. Exactly that part. That part right there, she just got caught. She just got caught. That's all it was. And it probably was too many people saying something about it. Lord, I know when I get to those pearly gates, God is going to drag me. Forgive me, please. Yeah, but I mean, the reality just be the reality of some stuff. You know, when people abuse not just alcohol, because alcohol is a drug, it's just a legal drug. But when people abuse drugs and they're pregnant, their children suffer the consequences, and sometimes those consequences, sometimes we don't know for a while. Sometimes it take it. I'm sorry, yeah, my eyelid is itching. Sometimes it take a while for the consequences to show up in that baby, right? You got crack babies, you got alcohol fetal syndrome, you got all of that. So it's not far fetched. Peyton can't interact with real people. She can only relate to perfume and the ingredients on what's in the perfume, but can't diagnose her daughter like she should do perfume. She needs to take her daughter to the hospital. I'm surprised. Like I said in my video, she's flying under the radar because she's of age. That's why. No crawling, but he does good at tummy time holding his head. That's good. That's good. That's good. I just can't stand to watch her video like that. I'm sorry. My daughter started standing up at 6 months with the table. There you go. Pulling up on the table. You was absolutely right. I ain't mad at you. Yes, babies, I'm telling you, you put that time in, and sometimes it's not even putting that time in like that. Some kids just mature faster than others. You ever heard the saying, not the saying, but you ever heard that a woman who already had a child and then she's pregnant, that other child get out the way? That means they start walking, they start talking, they start holding their bottles, not start holding their bottle, but they start the sippy cup, all of that. They're trying to move out the way. That's an old saying. You notice that every time Hyena is childish, she calls people cartoon characters like she's stuck in the third grade. Big Bird, Bruno, all that. She's whack. Yeah, I know she whack with her Joey crackback husband. Girl, bye. Her mom was a crackhead. She was probably really is literally a crack baby. Not even being funny. It's probably really the truth. It probably is the truth in all regards, in all honesty. Not even being funny. Sometimes life is just life. It's not people making fun of you. It's not people trying to see the worst in you. It's just life. It's just life, right? All right, I'm gonna get ready to get off of here in a minute. I've been on here for 3 hours. What time is it? Messing around with y'all. What time is it? I was gonna might try to make a run. I don't know. Probably not now. What time is it? Is it 11 o'clock? Remember that saying? It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? It's 11:21. Okay. Right. She's the weirdo. I ain't ever needed 100 of perfume. If you need all of that, you trying to cover up something. That I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Somebody said she was talking about douching with boric acid or something. I don't know. Somebody was saying that over on Lipstick Alley. They were also talking about, what were they talking about? Oh, in her, she did a sponsorship thing or something. It was a douche. Like, say I got a bottle. Say this is a douche bottle sitting right here, and I'm in the shower. I'm doing this little infomercial or commercial or sponsorship or whatever, and the douche was sitting in the background. Girl, bye. And douching ain't good for you. I'm going to tell you the truth. Now, I know I got some of y'all on here that probably douche. Douching is not good for you. When God made you, he made you, he ain't need to add nothing else. Your vagina cleans itself naturally. I'm just saying. Let me tell you something else since we're talking about. My cousin told me long time ago, I was a young girl. When I say young girl, I probably had my daughter by the time he told me this. He said if he ever dealt with a woman and her vagina smell like perfume, he getting out of there. Because that's an indication that something is wrong. Because your vagina, nowhere in that mid area should smell like perfume. It shouldn't. I'm just saying. I learned some stuff from some men and women that were men and women. I'm just saying. Peyton still ain't do that Q&A though. Girl, for what? What she gonna talk about? Mama Boo Bougie said it right. How many times did they practice that? That part right there. That part right there. I'm telling you, I know. I got the evidence. If I didn't have the evidence then, which I didn't, I got it now. They practiced that. I promise you they did. She isn't smart. She's always attracts something physical in a person as if she is pretty or fine, and she is neither. But she always bumping her gums. That's why they swollen. Girl, I don't know what she doing, and that I don't know what she keep getting them injections in her lip for. It looked like she got two booties on her lips. That's what it looked like. She said she liked it. I was watching her one time. Oh, excuse me. One time she was going to get. I've been up early. When I tell y'all I've been humping, I edited a video today. I edited 2 videos. I had to finish making part of my video today. And then I had to finish editing my video for Boo Bougie React. And then I had to finish editing my video for Boo Bougie. So when I tell you your girl been humping today. Plus I had some other stuff in the background I was doing. And Hyena got a face, the more of the story, excuse me for yawning. And Hyena got a face made for radio while she talks about everybody else. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand what's wrong with the girl at attacks. Right, Monique. No table food. He's not holding his own bottle and he's 8 months. He's not on table food yet. Girl, when my daughter, girl, I was giving that girl chicken bone. You know, you take the leg and you clean everything off of it. Girl, we used to give her the chicken bone, cornbread with the juice, let it soak in there, mashed potatoes, yogurt. Girl, bye. My baby was eating, and so was all my grandkids. Girl, bye. If I ain't gonna do nothing else, I know how to feed a baby. I know how to feed a baby. I remember when I was doing daycare, and people would bring their kids to daycare, and they used to be like, ma'am, my son or my daughter is gaining too much weight. I'm talking about, I used to feed them kids. I'm talking about, they used to come in. I used to have my high chairs in because I rented a house, a separate house for my daycare. And in the dining room, the whole dining room was nothing but high chairs. That's how many kids I had. And I had workers for me. I had drivers, everything, right? Girl, the high chairs, the table, girl, and I get right to feeding them. Girl, and when I'm talking about food, I'm talking about food. I'm talking about grits and biscuits. Girl, them kids used to love, look, they love me. Girl, they still reach out to me on Facebook. Yes, I remember my grandmama said that when I was pregnant with my second child. Getting out the way, yep. So you know. Budget, yep. Budget Bliss Journey, exactly. She had a whole dish in one of her old vlogs and blurred it out after LSG called it out. Girl, bye. Yes, exactly, boom. I'm so glad you said it. Thank you. Look, I'm just saying some stuff that just got to be said. They say BBLs and those teeth stink. They may do. Cause you know when they I don't know. Let me not speak on that. But I know I watched her turkey vlog when they shaved her teeth down, like little sharp things, and then they put the cap things or whatever on there. So I don't know how well that seal is on there. I would imagine it's really good. And I forgot the procedure if they cement it down or not. Carly's still rocking. Carly over there laughing, cracking up in Okinawa, Japan. My girl. And Boo is right about the colored Walmart wig. She so buddy with Peyton. Why don't she give to the needy about donating a wig to Hyena? Yeah, I don't understand why she ain't giving no wig anyway. You could have just gave her an old wig. You got a bunch of wigs. A bunch of wigs. Um Hold on here. Let me catch up with y'all. Comment. Smile for me, smile for a while. She should never, ever, ever. You so silly, Monique. Monique said never, ever. Right. My doctor said it just pushed that stuff back to their gums. I'm trying to see if I hear my granddaughter. She'll call me. Um, donate. I got you, boo. I got you, baby. She went to Turkey to get her lips done. Hold on a second. Hold on. I think this is my granddaughter at the door. All right, Zoki. All right, y'all hold on a second. Zoki, stop making all that noise. I'm coming. Okay. Hey, Vincent. I was gone for like 7 hours. Hey, wait a minute. Go ahead. Stay out of my line. Oh, I'm sorry. Uh, oh, hold that. Over that way. Over that way. Zoki, leave her alone. Look at my grandbaby. Say hi.
Hi.
Girl, she came to get the charger. She like, I ain't fooling with you. Lauren, hold on a second. I'm gonna catch y'all comment. Here go the charger. Zoki, leave her alone. He be so excited when she come. Leave her alone. Here. Let me use the bathroom, y'all. All right, y'all. Here I come. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Girl, that's what happened. when you're on live for 3 hours. You might have to use the bathroom. I'm just gonna say. Let's see. She went to Turkey to get her lips done. Yeah, I think she did. I think she did. Um, Hyena is built like a Tonka truck. She needs to go ahead and feed off of somebody else and leave the boo gang alone. Yeah, I don't know. She was looking for clout. That's all. That's why I call her a bandwagon maggot. Yes, Hyena wig be so petty. I can't stand it. Yeah, girl. One day I did a video of her and I put it up a short. Girl, I think maybe the next day or the next 2 days, she went and got her hair done and did a video. Girl, I said bye. It's sad because Kenya don't have no village, but if she wasn't so vile, she has so many followers that could give her actual wisdom and support. She ain't gonna take it though. But she keeps calling them old with her. And see, that's the thing. It's the women with wisdom that is willing to risk her anger and tell her the truth. It's the older women. Back in the days, it ain't really like that a whole lot no more. Back in the days, the older women would instruct the younger women on how to be women. How you gonna be a woman and you ain't never been a woman? Somebody gotta teach you. She ain't willing to be taught. That's why she in the situation she in. I wonder how things was with her grandmother. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Miss Brown, a Tonka truck. Lamar laughing. Yes, a Tonka truck or even a German. Miss Brown said a German war truck, not a German war truck, Miss Brown. Shut the front door. Ronnie, what is that? Mm-mm-mm. I love that you're a woman of so many trades. So dope. Thank you, baby. Thank you, love. Um, she who knows said, yes, ma'am, but don't cast your pearls among swine. Ooh, see, that's why I rocks with she who knows. It ain't nothing like a woman who know the word. I'm not saying all 66 books. It's 66 books in the Bible, right? You ain't got to walk this walk perfect. God know we not going to do that. He know that already, right? That woman right there, I know that woman knows some word. I know. I ain't guessing. People think because you point out people's shortcomings and flaws that you just being nasty and spiteful. And you know what I mean? Oh, that ain't Christian behavior. Or that ain't how Christians act. Or people of God don't do that. People of God do. I don't know who you've been around. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But let her tell it. Monique said, but let her tell it. She don't show her face on live because people will feel a certain way because they will think she's just showing off her looks. Girl, bye. And I think you said that too. Girl, what? Are you cool? No one would think nothing of the sort, nothing like that. I know I wouldn't, and I don't. You really don't know what Peyton looks like because if you look real closely, you will see the camera will make her face look flawless. And then on the other hand, you will see nothing but black spot. Yeah, her camera, the pixel that she has it on is up so high that in one shot, her face will look crystal clear. And then in another shot, you could see all of them holes and dents in her face all up in here. Looks disgusting, if you ask me. Did y'all ask me? She who knows, Ronnie, dangerous for who? Where's Ronnie at? Am I missing Ronnie comments? Monique, what? These females have stepped outside their mind. See, that's why I rock with Lamar too. Because Lamar just gonna say some stuff. She don't even care at all. Hey, pretty princess. Oh, my granddaughter, thank you, baby. Girl, she's skinny and she don't let me forget it. I keep telling her I used to be her size. She be like, yeah, right, Nana. You are so right, Miss Brown. That's what Shay said. She's beautiful. Thank you, Renee. I appreciate that. She's so pretty. Thank you, she who knows. Baby, you are truly blessed. Beautiful daughter, beautiful granddaughter. Yeah, I got two granddaughters. They're my hearts. Kill a rock over them. I'm telling you the truth. That's why I was so pissed, and that's why that video I did of her, cause I just ain't saying nothing to her all these months, but that irritated me because like Lauren, the oldest one, the two oldest ones, Lauren and Terrence, they knew why their mother was in jail. They knew that that's where she was at. The baby didn't find out that her mother was incarcerated until I took her to visit, and she looking around. She's like, Nana, is this jail? I said, yeah, baby, it's jail. Because at some point, you just can't lie. You just got to tell them, you tell kids certain things on their level for them to comprehend. Mommy's gone. Mommy needs to get herself together. And that's what we was telling the baby. You're good, boo. Thank you, Shay. What I don't understand is why Peyton got to hire a housekeeper. Girl, I'm going to read your comment, but wait a minute. When I went to look for that video yesterday, she did a clean with me. You ain't clean nothing. You got a housekeeper. You don't clean nothing. And you did a clean with me. Girl, bye. Housekeeper and cook that proves that she's just way too lazy and unfit to even care for anything. I think she cares about all she cares about, or I think she cares about looking good. That's it. That's it right there. You still here, Jay. Where's Jay? Monique got him out of here. Okay. She did want there to get her teeth and lips done. Okay, so she went to Turkey. I know she went to Turkey to get her teeth done. And I think by the time I started watching her, I think her lips were already done. She used fillers. Yeah. Somebody said in Lipstick Alley, if she'd used one more filter, she'd have wiped her nose right off her face. Girl, I laughed so hard. I laughed so hard. People talk about each other on a daily. Peyton put her life out here for everyone to see, and there's other influencers that's not acting like her. She's not special. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's people with way more money getting to the bag, and they act like they got some sense. Yep, Tonka truck, Miss Brown laughing. Hey, Boo and Chad. Hey, Nita. Hey, baby. Hey, pretty girl. Hey, Neat. She who knows Tonka truck maggot. Tonka truck maggot. I don't know. I don't know, Monique. That one don't really flow for me. I like bandwagon maggot. That's what I like. I like Tonka truck maggot. I might have to work that one in. I'm back, y'all. What I missed? Hey, Southern Belle. Yeah, because we up in here, girl. Hey, she who knows. Um, that's what Nita said to her. She never hired Marcy to cook, but once they fell out, now she got the guy cooking multiple times a week and even had him holding the camera. Peyton is low down. Girl, bye. That's how you do your friends. That's how you do your friends, though. And you know it. Lamar Road Finest. Girl, all right, y'all. I'm going to get ready to get out of here. I think I'm down to the last comment. I wonder what happened to Marcy. I still want to know that, too. I think it's going to come out. I think it's going to come out sooner or later what happened with her and Marcy. I don't know. I don't follow Marcy on social media. I don't be on Instagram like that. I post on Instagram, but when I post on Instagram, I post on Facebook and it automatically shares it to Instagram. So I don't really follow anybody. I got like family members and stuff like that I follow. But as far as Marcy, I couldn't tell you. I'm not real sure about that. Let's see here. Um, Low down, finance. I wonder what happened to Marcy. Okay, I got that. Hi, Boo and Chat. Hey, baby. Hey, mama. How you doing? Y'all gonna make me change my thumbnail. I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow. The little circle, because y'all, look, y'all pictures is doing a big one. Marcy probably told her the truth about something and Kenya didn't like it. That's exactly what happened. You absolutely right. Because it couldn't be nothing else. It ain't she wanted her man. It couldn't have been that. It wasn't that. I know that. That's what happened to all of her friends, it seemed. Yeah, because if I remember, she was saying something about was telling her something about a guy, and somehow she didn't like what she was saying. This was fun, y'all. Yes, Lamar, this was real fun. I'm glad y'all jumped on. Hey, Monique, I've been missing the live. Yeah, we've been missing you too, baby. Yes, it was. Thank you, She Who Knows. I'm so glad you came by. I wish Texas T would have got in the live. This cannot be real. Y'all are obsessed, jealous. Don't you block her. Don't block her. Let's get her before we get out of here. All right. This cannot be real. Y'all are obsessed and jealous hearted. Go and heal. Go and heal. You tell that witch weasel, your boss, the one you lick her boots. You go tell her to heal. That's number one. Number two, you tell her, since you over here doing her dirty work, since you over here, take this back with you. Monique, don't block her. You tell her, get a helmet for her son, or he gonna have that head shape for the rest of his life. You tell her, your boss, next time, don't use no paid actress. And if she gonna use a paid actress, you tell her, I said, use a veteran. Somebody who know how to make eye contact. That's number 2 or 7 or something. Stay with me, you little pissy piss pal, right? You want to come in my live and you want to call me obsessed? That's what you want to call me? I'm obsessed? You know what I'm obsessed with? I'm obsessed. Hold on, don't you block her. I'm obsessed with serving God. I'm obsessed with treating people fairly. And I ain't talking about LaKenya. I treat her exactly how she needs to be treated. That's number 1. It's going to be foot to neck. Whether you witches come over here or not, it's going to be foot to neck. I'm glad I ain't have to sit down and type all of this. I could just say it. Don't come over here telling me what to do. You don't like what I'm saying? You take your black ass back over there to LaKenya's village where you heifers is drinking the Kool-Aid. That's what you could do. Don't come over here telling me I'm a grown-ass woman. I need a grown-ass man. Anyway, I digress. Don't come over here telling me nothing, right? I ain't jealous or obsessed. But since you said that, let me tell you what he said about being jealous. Let me tell you what he said. He said, jealousy is as cruel as the grave. That means you might as well be dead spiritually, you idiot. Now you go and you run and you tell that to your boss. I'm sorry, y'all. Look. Hold on. Let's see. Because, man, we just had a good time. We was getting ready to get out of here. I see they are still saying people are jealous. Jealous of what? What am I jealous of? I'm jealous that you spent... I'm jealous that you spent $200, $2,000 on a pair of Fendi slides that your dog chewed up and you ain't bought your baby no braces? Am I jealous of that? Is that what I'm jealous of? Huh? Am I jealous that you 43, you still sleeping with niggas with no condom, you got pregnant, one of your babies was unalived in your stomach, and you don't know the date your baby died to put on a tombstone? Am I jealous of that? Huh? Am I jealous that your daughter can't say more than 2 or 3 words? Am I jealous of that? Is that what I'm jealous of? I'm trying to find out. Am I jealous that your boss, this Satan worker, right? Am I jealous that she ain't got no friends and I do? Am I jealous of that? I'm trying to figure out what I'm jealous of. That's what I'm trying to find out. Maybe you could help me. Girl, Girl, let me read y'all comments so I can get out of here. Ooh, I'm so glad she came in here just to get you. Go run tell that. Go run tell that. Let me see what y'all talking about. I got all of that. Girl, girl, don't come over here talking all that nonsense. I don't want to hear all that nonsense. And if you say it, you're going to get what you're going to get over here. Monique, tell them what we say on Boo Bougie. You're going to get what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get. Hey, Monique, I've been missing you. I'm trying to backtrack. I think her views went down because her audience can't relate to being a 40-year-old or a baby mama at 40. Marcy is a tell it like it is type of friend. Peyton wasn't ready for that. No, she wasn't ready for that, Shay. Not at all. Right, she didn't even clean nothing. She only did it for the camera. That was it. You got a housekeeper. So what kind of... Now, if you look on my other channel, which I ain't did a clean with me in a while, just ain't time to be video and stuff like that, right? When I clean, you see some stuff that need to be clean. You understand me? I'm talking about mopping floors with water, a bucket of water, right? Not no Swiffer sweeper. I like those too, just don't have one. Washing dishes, sweeping the floor, mopping the floor, cleaning the couch, cleaning the mirrors, all of that. When I do a clean with me, it'd be a real clean with me. Talking about she put Drake music on there. Girl, bye. Um, right. She didn't even clean nothing. Okay, I seen that. Found your channel recently and sis, you have me cracking up. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you being here, love. And that life was even boring. That live was even boring. Is that what you're saying, baby? Um, Travel is my business. So are you. She who knows. That's why you my girl, because you stay getting them. I don't think Marcy wants a broke man. Not at all. I never even thought nothing like that with Marcy when they fell out. I see they are still saying people are jealous. Jealous of what? I gave her some reasons of why she might think I'm jealous. We're from the old school, and the music you played at the block party had me stepping. I'm from Shy City, where stepping is a culture. Yeah, girl. All right, sister girl. My friends, we was all together, and they was stepping. I have not learned how to step. I could do maybe like a little 1, 2, but I haven't really mastered it like that. My friends, they be doing it like for sport. My friend, she from Chicago, Sandra. She from Chicago. Leukemia is shaped like a praying mantis. Girl, by helmet head. That's not funny. It's a medical condition. Now, look, before you got in here, Onika, we looked it up on Dr. Google, and the speaker came through, and it said, if you have this condition, consult a medical professional, a doctor. That's what it said. That's a medical condition. Why she don't want to get that baby no help. I'm just saying. You don't have Petty's best interest. You don't have Petty's best interest. I got you. German war tank. That was a funny one. Yeah, that was funny. Um, Miss, I'm gonna say Beige because we the Mel. That's what I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you Mel. There we go. Mel is laughing at Lamar. OMG. A cutie, a CA cutie, or a cutie. Look, y'all gotta have regular names because y'all know. Lamar laughing, Nita laughing at her. Ooh wee. Um, Mel, she got laughing emojis. A dark. I bet the same hooker be in other commentary channel talking about it's about other people. Go off piss pal. Yeah, that's all they is piss pal. Marcy probably got caught stealing summer. She said, Miss Brown been on it tonight. She said Marcy probably got caught stealing some of Peyton's perfume. Girl, bye. Monique said, hey, Nitra. Southern Bell got all these emojis. Girl, bye. Can I block them now? Yeah, I'm getting ready to get off. Satan had to enter the building. You already know. I had a bar too. I definitely will reach out to you over via email. Yeah, thank you, baby. Do that. Do that. And boo, don't engage with the negativity. Your spirit exudes peace and joy. I'm like this all the time. How you see me right now, this how I am all the time. But sometimes I have to, girl, sometimes I have to, oof, girl. I think I get it from my mama. My mama be pissed. She be yelling. She be fussing. She be cussing. And one of them church ladies call, how you doing, Miss Ann? Uh-huh. Yeah, no. Yeah, I be at church on Sunday. Uh-huh. All right, well, God bless you too. Now, if y'all don't get y'all, that's what my mama used to be. Girl, bye. But thank you, baby. I definitely see what you're saying. So continue to put the Most High first, the Most High in Christ first, and He will continue to keep you looking young with beautiful skin and fly. Thank you, baby. Yes, ma'am. She spent over 100K on her body, and don't no money still want and don't nobody still don't man still want her. Nobody is jealous of that. I'm not jealous of that. I cannot wait for your next live. I will make sure I keep my notifications on. Do that, Miss Brown. Yikes. Left and came back and you still live. Okay, period. Yes, Jamie. Oh no, what did I do? Okay, yes, Jamie. We still here because we still just yakking. You get what you get over here. That part right there. Boom. They so pressed. You are calling out the evil. You are calling all the evil out. You know the devil like to stay in the dark. That part right there. It's foot to neck on all of them. That part, boo, tell her. Girl, bye. They don't intimidate me, scare me, none of that. I ain't finna say, oh my God, let me turn my channel off. I'm not gonna do this anymore. No, I'm not doing that. I'm doing it even more. I'm doing it even more. Right. Can't clean to no Drake. Drake, we need that old school. Old school. That's when you knew it was time to clean up. When you woke up on Saturday morning and you heard any one of them, Teddy Pendergraft, the Whispers, the OJs, the Delphonics, you knew your mama meant business. I knew my mama meant business. Don't get up and act like you don't know what's going on. Your light got to screaming and hollering. You like got to screaming and hollering. That's why they constantly in the comments trying to knock you for mess they doing. Girl, I'm gonna get them every time. Girl, yeah, I might take it up a notch, but I'll be right back. I love stepping, yeah. No braces, no glasses, no helmet. Tell her, boo. Yeah, none of that. None of that. None of that. But I'm jealous. I'm jealous of an unfit mother. That's what you telling me? I'm jealous of an unfit mother. Someone on Lipstick Alley said like Kenya was considering suing Lipstick. She already tried. She tried. She tried already. She tried a while ago. I think a couple years ago she tried to sue him. And the comment disappeared after a few minutes. Yeah, she tried to. She can't. Abu, please stop because your words cut. Some of us have to learn the hard way. You're a gem, sis, and I'm coming to the A to kick it with you. Aww. And want you to come to Dallas to hang out with me. Baby, all you gotta do is say the word. That's it. That's it. I will definitely come to Dallas. Tell her that part, boo. That part right there. Yes, ma'am. All right, y'all. I see y'all. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in the comments. All right, Anika. Yeah, I'm about to get off here too. Bye, bandwagon maggot. Oh, and my name is Miss Dee Dee. Okay, Miss Dee Dee. Okay, it was a pleasure to meet you. Okay, Miss Dee Dee, I got you. I be kind of tripped up sometime with the names, baby, but I got you. Miss Brown needs to be in the timeout corner. Miss Brown been on fire tonight. She is about as phony as a $3 bill, and hyena is worth one. Ooh, that was nasty nice. Have a great evening. You too, Mo. I love you, baby. No, she don't. You don't like it. Exit stage left. That part right there, she who knows. Keep it moving. We're not chilling on Peyton. Sorry, but the truth is the truth. There you go, Miss Brown. Something you need foot to neck. Yes, all the old school singers. That part right there. I love me some old school. No, the baby's new name is, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. The world will have The world will have you believe that money makes everything all right. No, it don't. Good night, boo. You a vibe. Thank you, baby. I told y'all, man had all this money and jumped in front of a train. Money don't make you